Oh, dang. Okay, well, that's fine too. Uh, I was actually, I clicked the wrong transition. I was like, oh, well, whatever. That's fine. We're still ready today. Are you ready is the real question. Cause I've been ready for a little while for this. We've been doing road trips this whole existence for a reason, and it's for a time like today. So, for today, let me say, with the right transition this time, good day, good people, another fine day in the year of the Paradigm Toonlink. Dave, bravo, Dave. Combined chat, I need to refresh, actually. Refresh for me. There we go, now you guys are good. There we go. We are back with more Genshin Impact Nuzlocke. We're running today. And I think I need to explain to you guys what that means. It's something I mentioned at the very start of this year. And to do that, I think the best way to do that is to... Because we're in a rare instance in this whole wacky world of Genshin Impact. In our Nuzlocke, where we have no story to do outside of the child, kind of character quest. That being said, that means it's the perfect time to do a little something else. We still have a couple of, hangout events that I want to touch on, which we'll probably do at some point later in the stream. But I think I'm going to start off with a little something first. Let me get you guys to look at a little something. Where are we? Let me steal from another scene real quick. Also, how are you guys doing? Genshin Nuzlocke Wednesday. We didn't do anything last Wednesday. Last Wednesday ended up just being, well, last Wednesday I had thing to do for actual work. Last Thursday I meant to stream, but, I didn't. But we're here this week, you know what I mean? Here, let me steal this from this. Yeah, let me steal this from this. I'm gonna put this here. Here. Here? Here. We can remove that and we can put this up above Genshin. So let's put it here. Did that work? No, I put it above me. That's why. Okay, look. I wasn't prepared for this part. I'm getting there. Now let's drag this all the way down. Because we need to talk. And you guys are still on the stream? Great. Alright, let's talk. So, Legend ZA came out today. It came out today? I thought it came out tomorrow. I mean, I have it pre-downloaded. If it came out today, maybe we'll play some Legend ZA. Might be time zones, actually. Releases tomorrow, so I won't have it until midnight. I won't have it for a while. Anywho, these are Catherine to Catherine runs. So people are out here going from Mondstadt Catherine to Leah Catherine in 2 minutes and 51 seconds, which is crazy. Which is absolutely insane, and that's the world record, but you have to think, there's a lot of Genshin, and that's like, you know, these are the first two regions, so as you go forward, these get less and less, so you know, I'm sorry, the amount of people who have tried it starts to diminish. The time definitely does not diminish, it goes way further out. You got your Mondstadts to Fontaines, still a little hefty, you know what I mean, but you know, it's still good. You get your Mondstadts to Natland, and it was like, okay, people doing it in like 10 minutes, but you know, it's still heavy, you know, it is what it is. And then you get Mondstadt to Nodcry. And there's just one person there. That being said, if you go from Nodcry to Mondstadt, y'all, that looks like a free world record to me. I am, baby! Y'all ready to get a free speedrun record? Because Nodcry to Mondstadt is way more arduous, but doable. And we have a team to do it. That being said, let's look at the rules real quick. Because I was about to break these rules, actually. Controllers, turbo controllers, auto clickers, whatever. I don't use any of that. Must have a permanent video, aka Twitch highlights, clips, YouTube videos, etc. You know what I'm talking about. Submit your run with times with loads, which is fine, you know. We got that. Usage of any time-limited or event gimmicks is not allowed. That's fine. That's okay with me. No multiplayer. That's fine. That's okay. All actions in the game must be possible in a single server-side thing. So you can't, like, start something at, like, 3 AM and then the server resets and you continue because you have, like, extra stamina or what. I don't know what resets. You have extra enemies again. Or something like that. And then the use of unfair external programming, you know, all of the stuff like, hey, don't use scripts, just use your controller, etc., etc. You know what I mean? You know, easy peasy. Now here's the category rules. You can't use any teleports, waypoints, or portable waypoints. So we have to run. And this is the rule that I think I was almost going to break. Because I have 2 teams set, and I realize I need to consolidate them into one. Teams may not be changed mid-run. Is Varessa allowed? Varessa is allowed, and Varessa is wholly on the team. Varessa's a game changer for this category. In fact, if Varessa rolls back around, we're gonna pull again, because C1 Varessa is a major game changer for this category, because you get like 30% less Night Soul points used. That's huge. We don't have C1 Varessa, but if she comes back around, we will be pulling for her relentlessly. Let me see. And any characters, skills, and talents, and food or gadgets are allowed, which is why Varessa's allowed. We can use her skill, and her talents, so she can keep zooming and zooming. So that's where we are right now. Timing starts when you have finished the dialogue with Catherine and gain control of your character. So the first frame when your character moves. Timing ends when you talk to the other Catherine, when the HUD becomes available, like the list of options. And that's it. Now y'all are all caught up. That's what we'll be doing at the start of this. I'm also down to race with Mayika, Varessa, and 2 animals. Yeah, the one thing is we don't have Mayika, but I have a little bit of a game plan, and here's the thing, you can't quite do what you're saying, and there's a problem with that, specifically. And let me talk about it as we go to the map. We can actually play the Genshin. We also are gonna wish today, because I have a lot of primos. But let's talk about actual Genshin, what is actually going on here. Where are we? Here. There. Great. Okay. And while we're here, let me also give me this real quick. There. And we're gonna put this over to the side here, I guess, for right now. Yes, that's our live splitter. Varessa, Eon-san, Farina. Yeah, that's the thing. For this run to really be a thing that we can do, you really gotta have Farina. Especially since there's, like, no boats here in the Nodcry area. You gotta, like, zoom out of the town, and you just gotta boost it first, just to somewhere down here. Over around here, I figured out that there's a, and I haven't done too much planning because I want this to be kind of just like a dry run of what we could potentially do. Down here, is like, right around here, there's one of the, Kukasaurs. And all in this area, there's just a bunch of, like, boosting winds. I think there's ones like here, here, and here that are especially helpful. So we can just kind of glide all the way across here. We take this upper crust path, and then we're going to need Farina again here since we can't switch teams. That being said, this little crust path here, that's free with Varessa and Eon-san. That being said, I'm not sure if I'm going to have both of them in the party. I have not yet determined if it's better to go under the swirl or over the swirl, but I think it might be negligible, because I think we can kind of just zoom around. Sumeru's not a big problem just because you can zoom through Sumeru with the Spider-Man abilities. Here is where things get a little bit interesting. You kind of have like a beeline here. If you have Farina, you can kind of just zoom through these areas. You can also like switch to like a Varessa here. I've not actually touched this part in a long time. But that's where we are. Sayu for the rolls. I don't know if that's... I think that's beneficial if you are solely going on land. I think if you have water, and we'll put together a team and we'll try it out. Future World 1 speed record. Oh yeah, no, we got it easy. We're gonna have the speed record, the speedrun world record no matter what. That being said, we'll have to improve on it, you know, as the weeks and months go by. And I think the biggest thing is, I was very concerned, because I wasn't sure whether or not this area was getting filled into the next update, or if the area this way was getting filled into the update. I think the general belief is it's the area to the north, because if you come, like, up here to the Final Night Cemetery, if you look northward, you can kind of see the areas that are about to be unlocked. You can't really see a bunch to the this way. That's not like... Well, you kind of can, actually, but some of those things are actually things that are... Oh, wait, no, this is actually... So, I need to look the other way. Yeah, you can't really see much that way. That means they haven't, like, popped that into existence. But over this way, we got a whole lot of stuff that we have not been able to touch. So it's likely going to be stuff going this way, but not in between here. So there's going to be a little gap. Once this gap is revealed, it's certainly going to be Ooh, is it? It'll probably be easier to walk through this way and then cut and then go up. For right now, though, we don't have that ability. So we just got to wing it from there downward. Will it be that much easier? Because we still have to come from down here. It's a toss-up. It's a toss-up. We'll see. I imagine that's just Sumeru or Fontaine. Yeah, but they might have, like, another Sumeru area or something, or another Fontaine area. I could see them doing something like that. Regardless, I digress. Let's do our normal stream things, like seeing Mr. Tiller. Nobody died in between episodes. I think we have a fair share of characters who still need to get a level 70. But that is going much better. I have been working on artifacts for the old girl. I finally had a little bit of time. I need to get this to level 10. I need a couple more books for that, but I can get those on Friday. I need to get 2 more of these, so we'll see how that goes. Artifacts looking a little bit better. This one's pretty good. I don't even think I'll re-roll that one. That just all went into... It pretty much all went into crit damage, so I'm like, you know what, that's fine. We're here for it. Also, I think Aphie will get Nefer, since we have other characters for future banners. So, Mr. Tiller, nobody's dead. Reroll this! Sup, what did I miss? We're about to go on a big old road trip. How you doing, Goose and Cherry? Both of you coming in. As that's still huge, but the ones do go up. So she's now, when she's popping this and popping this, she's hitting some nat 20,000s, which is kind of nice. So she'll get like 16, maybe 13, 14, 16, and then a 20 on the big swing, sometimes like a 20-something. So big props to her. She's starting to cook. She can still be better. She can still be better. But I digress. Let's talk about primos. We have them. We have so many that we can get ourselves pretty much up to 50-something, which is so nice to see as a future Alice haver. Let's roll these first, because they are kind of negligible. I don't anticipate it to be anything, really. The wish is covered. Oh, yeah. Oh, the wish is covered? Oh, that's my bad. You know, I'm just not used to having this. I might have to create, like, a whole custom, like, layout for this. Now it's getting a little crowded, you know what I mean? We might have to play around with, you know, if we're gonna have this timer here, we got to do this thing. We got to do it. Regardless, We have that many. We got a bunch. We got 4 of these, but that's where we are at this point. That's not the important part of the stream, you guys. This is rigged alphabetically, it probably is. I need to get y'all the word of the stream. I actually know what it is. I just haven't written it down. Your first clue is wings. First clue is wings. Get rid of that. So, here's the thing. For a minute, and before we do that, let's actually turn them all into whatchamadoodles. Chop. Here. Hup, 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 hup. Hup, 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 hup. 21 in between episodes. Not bad. Not bad. Birds, bird. I'm the queen of the stream, baby. Timmy. Freedom, animal, glider. None of these are correct. But we will go on. Buffalo Wild Wings is hilarious. It is a singular word, but it is very funny. Very funny answer. Now, we're at 55 wishes. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I almost want to stay at 50. Because staying at 50 just feels really good. Just regular plain, not correct. Incorrect indeed. Timmy would have been, Timmy, I guess isn't really like a word. That's like I would have to give you guys a clue like this is a name. I was gonna say that might be an interesting word, it's not. It is, but it's not like a word. It would be kind of interesting to guys, I'm thinking of an NPC, that'd be kind of neat. Regardless, I think we're only gonna do 5, I want to stay at 50. Because next week we can probably work our way up to 60, and we could probably work our way up to 70. Because there's an update, right? Right? Yes, yes, there's an update. Yeah, so we're gonna get those free primos too. Ooh, yes, oh man, hold on. My mind, yeah, we'll just do 5. Hey, if you want to just randomly come home, you can, Flins. For a while I was, 4-star. Well, don't mind if I do not. I don't mind if I don't, actually. Don't mind if I do not do that. Don't mind if I don't. Can I get that back? Can I get that wish back? Yinger. Yeah, that's easily the NPC I'm always thinking about, regardless. We'll do 4 more wishes. Crazy. Should have been more specific. You're right, I should have been more specific. That's on me. That is legitimately on me. That's my bad. Crazy work. Alright. Bro got doried. This is tragic. I cry every time. I don't really remember what our pity's at, but I know it's high. We will get 1 more. I'm gonna try and forget about these and only break them out in case of emergency. So let's just do this one. And it's our last one for the month, which is good. Let's keep going.
Leave it to me.
Yeah, well, actually, I will not be leaving it to you today. No, well, actually, you will not be in the party, which is crazy. I think I also should say, when we're speedrunning, we can use any character. Wait, another 4-star? Oh my gosh. Flins, you. Hey, yo, okay. You know, we had a good run. I think this just must be a sign. We'll try again next week. I'm the United States Savior. I'm taking off. Until then, really, legitimately, Toodaloo Flight Crew. Look, I can see the signs, and the signs are saying we gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here if we're gonna do that. Toodaloo Flight Crew. Thank you, as always, for watching. Give me the heck out of here. Okay, fine. Well, we'll do it. Fine, whatever. And Dory, son of a gun. Son of a gun. Hey, no, Goose, I wasn't leaving. We were just doing a bit.
All of it, whatever it is. What exactly is it?
It wasn't Dory. I can't believe we got 2 Dories and 6 pulls. We have C6 Dory because of that. Oh, well dang, actually good night, Goose. Fairly well. Hopefully you have a good sleep, a good slumber. I'm gonna keep it a real with you guys. This C6 Dory actually sounds pretty good. It actually does sound pretty good. I hate to be that guy, but C6 Dory does sound like decent. Regardless. Let's go to Nodcride. It's time for a road trip. Be sure to stay hydrated, King. Yay. You're dang right. Everyone get your hydration on. We're not going to Fontaine. We are here. Alright, let me make sure my button on the soundboard works. For stopping and starting. Ooh. It seems it does not want to work when OBS is open. Here, let me come back here. Let me get my settings open.
You seem tired.
Okay, there we go.
Would you like some tea? I'll brew you
Perfect.
some.
Alright, so now that that's working, or is it working? Let me click on Genshin again. Okay. So Avery, what did you think about the vision imploding so soon? That was because of, let me not, I was about to start this with the wrong party. Surprising. I was shocked, to be honest. So now I gotta think. So no matter, oof. So here's the thing. I think it might be more beneficial to have Eon-san out of the party. How fast are you? It doesn't matter. You have to be in the party.
For this journey.
And if we're talking mobility, it might not be as good to have you as it is to have potentially you. I stepped away for a bit. How did the wishing going? Cat, I wish you didn't ask. We have C6 Dory now. We wished only 6 times, and Dory said, hello, how are you doing, twice. She's fast at climbing walls. That's true, but I don't think we're going to be climbing a lot of walls. At least on the path that we're taking. I'm trying to see if there's any other people who have got, like, incredible movability. I think it might just be Bird Mom and either Wanderer or Kazuha. We might switch around. We'll see. For now, let's take Kazuha. I think we'll be doing more gliding than we will trying to levitate. Wish 6 times, got 6 doors. That's not what happened. We wished 6 times, got 2 doors. We already had apparently 5 of them in the past. Oh, actually, is that a good start? I don't know if that's a good start or not. I think I can run this way faster. Also, we gotta think. I don't know who gave me this. I think it was, Mika. Just gave me apple cider. I was like, you know what, you're alright now, kid. Also L, no, Kanish L. Kanish actually might be pretty decent for this kind of run. At least in Natlan. I'm not sure if he'd be as good in outside of Natlan. Farina's not in the party, but she's here in spirit. I was cooking up a bunch of stamina stuff and just stuff in general to get my things up. Her Macrons decrease all climbing and sprinting speed by 25% for 900 seconds. Which is kind of goated for this kind of run. I think the normal... Oh, wait. Actually, this is the normal one, which is very good. Her version does 1,500 seconds. Which is so much better. Which is crazy. Mizuki is here to use her food ability. What's her food ability? Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I don't know what her food ability is. What is this? Okay, well that doesn't actually matter so much to me. That's just healing. We don't need the healing. I mean, I'm more in it for the stamina boost. Alright. As someone who became a secondary Kanish main, better than normals running, fair enough. Even when not in Natland, that's fair. I kind of do the same thing with Varessa. When she's moving. Also, once again, because the run might be like, hey, if we just die here, it might be faster than continuing to run. There are no rules for deaths during the run. From the start of that timer to the end of that timer, if anybody dies, they're in the clear. Just because I could see a couple places in Sumeru, no, not Sumeru, I'm sorry, a couple places in Liyue where dying and just continuing to run might be more beneficial. For that specific reason. Otherwise, you know, once the timer comes back on, it's all fair game again. Also, question, what happens if we get into a fight? We're just gonna keep running. We're not gonna fight it. I got this new secondary team set up, Risley, Yelan, Farina, and Xinhua. So here's the thing. I think, actually, Yelan is very good for this type of thing, but I think it's more so... I think it's less good if you have a Varessa and a Farina. Alright, y'all ready to do this? I think it's time we stop dilling and dallying. It's time for a road trip. Let me move my timers. It's not for me, for you guys. Or for, it's not for you guys, it's for me. I'd like to sit it here. And I'd like to move Genshin up to here. Alright. Let's get it. Are you ready? And just checking one more time. I think we might just have to, like, waste a second to start the timer, which is fine. But that 1 second might make a difference in the future.
Managing an orchard. Watering,
hey.
weeding, fertilizing the soil, making sure the temperature.
Alright, let's do it. It starts when we end this.
You have to keep the fruit in a good mood.
I'm not sure if I'm allowed to use the food before. You know, let me read real quick. Just so we're not unintentionally cheating. The rules say... I'm not sure if I would have to stop and eat once we started the timer. But I digress. Let me see. No, I think that's fine. I think I can pre-eat. Let's look at a run and see if they pre-ate. Here, I'm gonna bring you guys back. This is a run. This is somebody doing the Catherine to Catherine Mondstadt to Liyue run. Let's see. Here, there. Okay, okay, let's see what they got. Oh no, oh man, look at this! Look at these shenanigans, dude! Oh man, dude. Okay, this is kind of crazy. This is the fastest runtime of all time. Man, oh man. What constellation of Maika is this? You know what I mean? She's just going forever. It must be at least like C1, C2. She's not even rolling, she's just jumping. She's jumping forever. I once saw someone run across the entirety of Tavada's Varessa with a single Night Soul bar. Yeah, that's a C1 Varessa. That's why I said the second Varessa comes back, we are also... So here's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario in our world is that Alice and Varessa are on the same banner length, because that would suck. I would be grinding this game so hard. C1 at minimum, correct. C1 Varessa, I believe, lets you do the shenanigans, because it's 30% less consumption on that Night Soul bar. So as long as you time it right, you can get another like full bar. This one, I don't know how Flame Lady with the cheeks operates. So I don't know what constellation this is. C1 Maika. I mean, I don't know. It's at least C1. What we're watching here is at least C1. I don't know about anything else. Oh man, I didn't know she changed the game like this. Goodness gracious, this is crazy. Alright, well... You know, I think I've seen enough. That's pretty good. That being said, let's look at the person who actually... This is actually a good time. It's been a long time since I've Poke-Catched anything. You got a Boltund. I like Boltund. Let's look at their path, actually, because this is good research. This one makes more sense. They went here. This is pretty much the path that I have set out for us, but they went underneath, so maybe it is better to go underneath. For our Nodcry to Mondstadt. They're going Mondstadt to Nodcry, which is a different category. That being said, let's see what they do. She's broken in speedruns and DPS, I'm sure. I'm surprised you went this way. Well, I guess because you have her, it does not matter. Okay, so yeah, and you know what? You see who's at the top of that party? Farina. It looks like you really just need 2 people to be here. Oh, they have Chaska too. Okay, I can see Chaska being a difference maker when it comes to... and they started off with food in their party? Okay, alright, that's fine. They started off with food, that answers our question. I'm pretty sure pretty much the entirety of this part of the run is gonna use her. We're just gonna have to use Varessa instead. And then you switch, this person switches to Chaska here. Which makes sense because you can switch midair. And I think Chaska also gets the things, the little boost from the things here. Yeah, she can take those. That's pretty much exactly what we're doing on our way. Except we have to use a Kukasaur. We unfortunately cannot use Chaska because we don't have Chaska, because we missed Chaska. Tears in my eyes. Leaves from the vine. Yeah, then you pick up that. Kind of, this part of the run seems, and you know, I feel good about actually putting together essentially the same run. outside of they went down. I think I'm gonna try and go up. I think it might be better to go down if you're coming Mondstadt to Leah, but the other way around maybe not. And then you switch back? Yo, she's broken, y'all. I don't know what to tell you. We gotta get ourselves a Pyro Archon. Jeez Louise. And then from here, which is pretty much where I also have marked on the map, you just run. Oh? Oh, interesting. I think that they might have set themselves up with one of these. They did. They preset. Oh, this is brilliant. I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know that was legal. This person preset 2 of these guys to go a little bit faster during their run, and another one over there. Fascinating. All right, well now I'm gonna have to think, cause we're just running at this point. We are just running, so that's smart. We will not be doing that today, but I'm gonna have to preset those up. That's very smart. I didn't know if that was allowed, but I said any in-game mechanics are allowed. So now I can think. Now I can start thinking with portals out here. Regardless, let's actually do this run. We will not be doing it, you know, the best of all time. But it's gonna be our first run, and we're gonna run it. Kathy, you ready?
Ad Astra Abyssosque.
This is gonna end the second we have control of our character. Let me change my order real quick. Yeah. Alright, then I can hot switch. Are you ready? Let's do it. Farewell. Thank you. Alright, we're going. Alright.
Running late again.
We're running, y'all. Alright, that was suboptimal, but that's fine. You start running again. Alright. Go ahead and take a leap. Leap of faith. Oh, I did not eat. Hey, you know what? We're restarting the run. I forgot the one thing that I said. Oh yeah, we can do that prior to. We're restarting. We're restarting the run, don't worry. We're gonna do this all again. I just said, hey, let's eat. All right. There you go. We're gonna start off with this one. Where is it? Frida, where's your special dish? There it is. The 1500. Pick what you like. Alright, Catherine. Are you ready? Let's do it. Alright. We're running.
Running late again.
Good job, baby. Don't... Veressa! You're ruining the run, Veressa! Alright, that's fine, that's fine. We're not gonna restart. We're already committed at this point.
Time to roll.
I actually wonder if we should just go straight through here. Alright, one more time for the culture. Because I think it actually might be better to come this way. And if we're still in the early stages, we might as well continue to play around. I'm going to come this way first. And just for the sake of things, let's go and re-up on this. I wish I could favorite... Oh, I can? I can favorite dishes? Since when was that a thing? Oh, that's awesome. Wait a minute. We're going to favorite this dish right here. Right here. We'll favor both of these. We also use one more of these. Alright, you ready? Catherine, let's do it. For real this time. Alright, we're moving. You know, I said we were gonna go this way, and I definitely didn't. But you know what? We're going anyway.
Here I go.
Versa, I wish you had like a better jump. You set the in-game time so we be sure. So it's not like an in-game day. It's a Yo, there's just a guy here. I didn't know that. Yeah, this was not the better way. Well, no, we should just go straight. We're going one more time. We're going my original path. We're gonna delete this one. The in-game day, is actually like the 24-hour rollover. Like when all of your stuff resets. Alright. We're not gonna re-up on the food this time. Because I think, you know what? This is the one. Alright. We have our food set up. Versa, it would be great if you did your thing, but whatever. Ooh, yeah, let's hop here. Oh, Dory, I didn't want to see you. Alright, that gets us out of the city. And there's our Natland area. At this point, it's actually probably better for you to do this. You to pop this. And let's run. Yeah, I see the major benefit of having those guys ready. Because now we're doing a traditional us, pop you. Us, road trip. This is the slowest part of the run. I'm back, had to reset my phone. Welcome back.
It's pouring out here.
Yeah, you should be used to that. It's pouring out here, showering me with praise. You're right, it's raining right now, girlie. Good job. Alright. Yeah, I think if I can get, like, two... Oh, that setup's gonna suck, though. Not for nothing. Pop that, go ahead. Future historians will remember this day. You're dang right they will. My kids were here to see this. Kid summon. Here we go. I have to keep her above 0 on stamina. We can get to this point by like the 3-minute mark. Then I think we're still making pretty decent time. No one play a bike theme or a Shantae. I mean, at this juncture, it's really fine if you do that. Unfortunately, I just will have to not dance. I might rock my head or something. Okay. Versa, I know that you're yelling, hey, let me run, let me run. Oh no, we're not full on our Night Soul energy. I should have done that. I didn't know that. I thought it refreshed whenever we came back to Natland, huh? That's fine, there's a refresh point right where the Kuka sword that we use is. You'll have to redo the setup for each run. Yeah, that's the tough part. Alright, you're back up. But you know what? Right now, it don't matter. Do you want to know why? Because no matter what, we got a world record attempt right here. Alright. Versa, you're about to come back in. While we're here, pardon me, little homies, I'm gonna get you. That's not the one that I want. Versa, you come back in charge. You're the guy. No, no. You don't run there, that's fine. Alright, this is the one. Yo, kids, don't attack that guy. There we go. Alright. Now there should be, yeah, there's one thing here. And as long as we can continue to pop these along this path, there's a boost not too far away. I'm gonna pick this up too. I do need to start heading up. Yeah. Up. There it is. Awesome. Stay here for a second, fill up. There's a couple things up here. Oh no. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine, because we can go into this. I got that marked for a reason. Head on up. Because that fills me all the way up and gets me the height that I need. Alright. I think we're gonna have to veer to the left, I think, to catch the next one. We're gonna start descending a little bit, which is fine. Because somewhere over here, along this path, is the next boost. Or maybe it's that one right. Yeah, there's the boost. Alright, we're gonna stay here for a second. Fill on up. There we go. Alright. We're 5 minutes in. That part there is where we want to be at, which is great. That means we're still on track. There should be another one here. Did it just... whatever. We'll come around this way. This is fine. What could possibly go wrong? We are out of phlogiston. Official Oz. I can switch to that, and then also pick up some stuff from there. So go ahead, do your thing. Alright, then you're out. You can swim here, we can take this. We're gonna fill up here. Gimme. Thank you. And I need you to get into the water, ASAP. Get in there. Get in there, my buddy. There we go. Varessa spotted? You're dang right. Alright. Okay, I think the part that is unfortunate is when I was here, I think I still had... there we go. I still had a Kukasaur. Which is a little bit unfortunate. But that's fine. Because we can still move. How far off a route am I? We're gonna have to go this way. This is not the optimal path. But we're cooking. We had to make a slight detour because we ran out of juice. Why is there not a Kukasaur right here? Kukasaur, where are you?
Here I go.
That's fine. We'll live. We'll go this way, and there should be, yes. Okay, good, great. Kukasaur's down there.
Heads up.
Let's go to him.
Time to roll. All right, let's finish
Show me
this
your
fast.
courage.
Alright, you get in there. Get in there, buddy. Alright, now we're back. We're gonna get back on track real quick. We have to go east. And we take this one too. Fill up. Didn't we figure anything we do is technically a world run? Oh yeah, no. I'm really chilling right now. No matter what, we got the world run record. Unless one of you is also doing the world run right now, it's actually probably better for you to come all the way down. Because Varessa's gonna be faster. running than you are flying right now. Pop. Get going.
Hurry up, Brassa.
Somewhere there's got to be a fill-up. I think it's marked. It's right here.
Heads up! Headbutt!
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hurry up, Brassa! Get back on track.
Maybe that was something else. Huh? Where is the... Whatever. We're fine. We're fine. YouTube is down. That's unfortunate. That means YouTube is gonna have to live with it for right now.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Oh, you can't see it at all? That might just be you then.
Hurry up, Brassa!
I gotta fill up. Where's my, I had the same problem. It was my phone. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I feel like they have these things all over the place, but right now...
Get back on
Hey,
track.
Varessa, just break that. We'll get it like that. We still gotta get through Sumeru. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
Hurry up, Brassa!
Yeah, hurry up, Varessa, come on. Fill her up. No, Varessa, fill up. Don't jump. Varessa, calm down. Girl, please. I tried to watch the stream that it said something went wrong on the screen. Well, I don't know what to tell you. That's crazy. That's YouTube trying to stop you from watching the world record run of going from Mondstadt to, I'm sorry, from Nodcry to Mondstadt, baby. Alright, there we go. I actually think I do need one of you, actually. Because I gotta get up this wall. Hey, get over here, buddy. I should have had him chase me. I also can't use his ability that far out. Because he won't be able to fully ascend the wall unless I start about right here. Oh, alright, well, that's what you call having big old fat fingers. YouTube dying is unfortunate. We can't see the run, so the record is invalid. Well, here's the problem. Twitch can, so the record is not invalid. I'm sorry, Sonic. You're doomed. Alright, get out of there. We can switch back to Varessa. She can schmoove. I'm gonna try and get her a little boostage here. No, apparently not. That being said, she doesn't need a Night Soul boost for much longer since we're almost out of Natlan. But I will take it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Thank you.
Roll.
Time to roll. Alright. Big jump. Very peaceful. That being said, gotta keep going. We are at 12 minutes.
Running late again.
That's fine. I don't remember which one of these runs still has a world record of like 30 minutes. We might try and do that one too.
Gotta steer clear
Not
of other
today.
people.
Very clearly. Don't worry, I'm staying clear of the boundary. I know that Paimon, I don't want Paimon to ruin this run more than I'm ruining the run. Alright. Okay. Unfortunate. Gonna have to wait a full 5 seconds for that because we are about to exit Natlan. And that's where things get a little bit more difficult. Because then I gotta rely on everybody's character speed. Get back out. Apparently we're getting Layla lore next update. That's interesting.
Why me? Running late again.
Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought you can, Varessa, I thought you could make that. That's 100% on me. That's fine. It doesn't ruin the run. You can just come back in and we'll walk the rest of the water. Yeah, this water here is low-key, unless you go like patch to patch to patch to patch there, it could be a run killer. It's kind of crazy we're getting Layla lore, like in-story Layla lore, because I don't think we've gotten a lot of in-story Layla lore. I don't think we've seen Layla in the actual stuff. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? In the actual story. Like, we get a lot of her, you know, in her hangout. Hey, you switch to this one. Alright, let's get running. Practice makes perfect. This is why Avi didn't stream last Thursday. He was practicing. I definitely was not practicing last Thursday. We're gonna hug this wall for a while. I actually don't think that this... It goes a little bit faster, and it doesn't waste our stamina. And she can actually go out of it immediately. That's why I kind of like having Mizuki in the party. Gliding is probably... Wouldn't gliding be faster? Or wouldn't running be faster? Can we do some more of our hangouts after this, or we're gonna try for better timings? Oh no, we're just doing one run to start. You can go and come down. And then we'll probably do a hangout or two, and then we'll call it. Because next stream feels like the actual bigger, oh, we got some things to do stream. You pop down, get a run going. Then when we're low stamina, we're gonna switch all the way back to... to you.
Turn that frown upside down.
Because you have essentially, like, running. Yeah, there we go. I see those bad boys. I see the Spider-Mans. And that gives us enough stamina to give her running abilities a boost. Alright. Let's start moving.
Running late again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, from this point forward, I actually don't think we need, Farina specifically. We sort of good on stamina, actually. Oh yeah, I can do that, I forgot. Mizuki actually is pretty decent for this run, especially if it's a Varessa focused run. Alright, come on, there we go. So I was gonna say, we still gotta get through this area.
Hurry up, Varessa.
There you go, up to there. Now this is me for the first time going down the bottom path. I have not, this is uncharted territory for me. So we can go there. Going up. It's probably better for you to come down. And us to scooch. This may not have been the best idea. Because I don't think I can walk on this. That's fine. We can still loop through and go up those stairs. That being said, it's probably going to be faster to come here.
Look out below.
I wonder if Mizuki could glide across that gap. That is not something I tried.
Running late again.
There you go. Hey, mushrooms, I need you to chill.
Hurry up,
Alright, because we're gonna have to start curving north. Oops. We're gonna have to start curving northeast. Yeah, we're gonna have to come right there. And then we'll be on a beeline. That being said, we're, you know, a nice little 17, 18 minutes. You better believe if we take like 30 minutes, I'm gonna submit the whole 30 minutes. Varessa is Sonic, the cow hog, pass it on, Lamau.
Running late again.
Alright. We don't want to go pure north, we do want to go northeast. I don't think we can help it too much right here. All these scorpions. I do think it's kind of neat running with Varessa in the sand. You just get this long path of rolling around at the speed of sound. Alright, you again.
Time to relax.
Yeah, that's incredibly useful, actually. Back to you.
Hurry up, Varessa.
Because this little area is about where we get to regular Sumeru, and then we can start really Spider-Manning everywhere. The tech! The tech. I do think the Mizuki, there could be some Mizuki tech in this run. I think this is a run we're gonna have to really play around with a couple of different parties. I think Veressa is unmistakably useful in this run, though. Kazuha, get up. Now here's the problem. You're pretty much out of stamina, so we're gonna pop back to her. Hope that we can catch a... No? Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say we should probably catch a, you know, 1 or 2 little Spider-Mans, but no Spider-Mans here. That's fine. We don't, no Spider-Mans. That's fine. It's fine by me. I guess we, just keeps moving. Keeps moving, no Spider-Mans. Huh? Moving around at the speed of sound. Got nowhere to go. Gotta follow my milk bow. What is a milk bow? I do wish she could do her talent in midair. That is something that, if I had one Mizuki wish, it would be that. Hello, friendos. I'ma just... Nope, don't... Veressa, don't attack them. Veressa, I'm trying to get out of here. She was out here like, I'm ready to throw down, and I'm like, no, Veressa, we're running. We're borderline working out right now. Calm down, Veressa, please. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, no. That's not the worst thing in the world.
Time to roll.
But it is going to make us go down and then around. But I guess we're following a path so it doesn't... Veressa, we gotta stop getting you caught on trees.
Running late again.
Well... Okay, so I think I'm learning something about
I bet the
Sumeru.
crowds back in the orchard are loving this weather.
There's a lot of places for Veressa's, like, shoes to get caught. And we still gotta go north, and there's, like, no good area to go north. Alright, well, to say we're cooked is not the complete and utter truth, but we might be taking the scenic route. We may be taking the scenic route this time around, but that's fine. Because look at this, now we're going north again.
Running late again.
Alright. This is not the path that we were supposed to follow, but it's fine. It's fine. Let's have a very beatable speedrun record. We got no stam. We're gonna have to come down.
Time to roll.
Alright, we're gonna head completely due north this time. Maybe slightly east.
Here I go.
Alright, Mizuki, you're back in charge. You should be able to make it pass through here. Once we get through here, we're gonna go straight north again. We got a little stamina for you. Alright, we're through this pass. Let's go straight north. Russ, I need you to stop getting caught, though. Alright, great.
Hurry up, Veressa.
Yeah, Veressa, hurry up. Real talk, huh? Pop us here.
Hurry up, Veressa.
Caught on a branch there at the start, but it's fine. You slipped down a mountain, but it's fine. Alright, we're gonna take a little walk, huh? Just a... Hey, Hilly Trail, I need you to chill. Respectfully.
Running late again.
That was actually a good jump, huh? I shouldn't have actually, jetted out of that. That was a very good jump, huh? Veressa, we're gonna remember that. Actually, we're not. We're never coming down this path again. I think I'm sticking to my go above the sandstorm in Sumeru. Because at least for a runner like Veressa, it's not gonna be, great for her.
Running late again. Here I go.
Alright, back around. We're almost there. I was gonna say, I don't think we've ever actually taken a road trip all the way from, from Mondstadt to Nodcry or vice versa. Alright. Sumeru, we're almost free. We're almost out of here. We'll take that up. There's another one over here. Take that up. Alright, and now we run.
Running late again.
We can't run this way, though. We're gonna have to run, like, up this mountain a little bit. And we're really taking the scenic route through Sumeru. I didn't realize we'd be at these trees. Or, not trees, mushrooms. The blue mushrooms. Alright, come back north. I'd like to not scale, but I think we might have to do a little scaling. And even worse, we gotta eat. There we go. Kazuha, we'll get our stamina back up. We'll kind of walk this way. Pop here. Maybe we'll be able to jump all the way up here. Varessa, you're back in. And that over there is the chasm. So we're about to be in Leah. From Leah, it should be smooth sailing. That being said, I still need to go more north in this chasm. There are a lot of... Okay. There's a lot of good jumpy bits in the chasm. I need to find some. Oh! Yeah, they're making this a little dicey, dude. Tried to smurder me here, dude. Come on. Almost got struck by lightning. It actually might be better for me to go straight up here. Yeah. Jump. Okay, well that wasn't ideal, but it's still fine. Yeah, I was gonna say, it's probably gonna be better for us to go around rather than through.
I bet the crops back in the orchard are loving this weather.
I don't think you guys have the same weather as Leah, but you know, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Get back on track.
I guess you know better than me. Alright. So right now we are here. We still got a little upwards to go. We're gonna have to go into this area. And then it's gonna be a nice straight shot. Once we get to the tree,
Heads up.
we have a beeline.
Running late again.
Up,
Look out below.
down, zoom, up and around. Mizuki, you're back in. Get our stand back up. Yeah, I didn't realize how many, like, enemies spawn in Leah. I feel like it's more often in this region than anywhere else. Up and around. Yeah, I think actually at this point, beelining for the tree is the goal. But I might be actually better to go this way because there's a big old chasm in that area. Hello, what's happening? We are currently speed running on a road trip from Catherine to Catherine. Welcome in, Kuzu. We are on record right now for the Catherine to Catherine speed run from Nodcry to oh, I guess I never did that. Whatever. We're on record right now for the speed run from Catherine to Catherine. Don't ask me what the speed run time is. It's what you see right now. No honor among thieves. Nah, we're good. Alright. Pop us here, over this bridge. Alright, we're back on the path now. How you doing though, Kuzu? Is the time 69? You know what? There's a world where we could try to end the timer at about something 0.69. I'll try my best. Because, I'm pretty certain that we'll be able to beat this run.
Running late again.
With relative ease. Now, here's the thing. I made this path before I had Farina, so I was kind of focused on, like, not,
The show begins.
There you go. I was focused on not, like, going too far into the water where I would have to, like, swim and then I would die and get sent back. That's not a problem anymore. So I can kind of just make a better beeline here to this area. Pop you. That might have been a stat. We don't talk about that. That's in another world that would have gone perfectly for me. I sure jinxed the heck out of that, didn't I? Hey, don't worry, it's still a world. We're still on time for the world record. That's entirely on me. I thought Varessa would be able to stand up in that amount of water. I was wrong. She's a little bit shorter than I thought. Just a little bit shorter. Whoops-a-daisy. Alright, now you can get running.
Running late again.
You're fine. Cool, did a Genshin bug. Where did you start? Nod cries Catherine. I want to go this way. Farina, you're back in charge. Here's the thing. I actually think it might be faster to run. Back in my day, it was faster to swim and walk, but with Varessa, it might have actually been faster to run. I think they're gonna start shooting at me because my kids are attacking them. But it is what it is.
Shower me with praise.
We'll continue. I thought that was a death, oh my lord. Surprisingly enough, we've been keeping free of the deaths, even though I said a death during the speed run doesn't count.
Strike a pose.
Hey kids, blow something up. Did they actually? That's hilarious. Good job, kids. I felt a rumble on my controller. I was like, oh, they killed somebody. They blew something up. Alright. We actually want to come this way, I think. Come this way, go straight up, and then actually climb that. So, the next time, kids, you come about, we are going to climb this, which means we're going to need some stam. I'm sorry, who's trying to attack me now? Oh, these guys still after me? That's crazy. Alright. We need to, like, set ourselves a little bit onto, gimme, right there. We're going to walk here. We're going to climb up. I was hoping I could, like, leverage my foot onto the thing, but with Farina's signature food, we should just be able to make it all the way up here. Keep going, Farina. And I said we might not need you again for this run. Look at you proving useful. Alright, you're back in charge. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to Mondstadt.
Time to work.
Where can I land? Where can I land? Where can I land? Here. Lamau. Okay, alright. We gotta pay attention to stamina, because I probably should have Mizuki out there instead. Or she could have made it all the way with that jump almost. Regardless, we're still good. Hey, a death? It's all good, y'all. We're still on world record time. And that just makes it easier for our next run. Wait, don't you have Aoife? We do have Aoife. Oh, Aoife is probably a better replacement than Kazuha, actually. Hey, that's good! That's a good shout, Kuzu. In terms of gliding speed. So here's the thing, I think Aoife, when we start his thing, it does use stamina.
Hurry up, Brassa.
It's better to climb this thing.
Into the wind.
You know, I gotta stop this whole I really gotta keep better track of my stamina is all I'm saying. Aoife gliding doesn't use stamina? It doesn't! Interesting. I was gonna say Varessa's start, I assume the start of everybody's stuff from Natland used a little bit of your stamina bar. Like Varessa's uses a touch, which is why sometimes I'm like, uh-oh. What do you mean you fell out of the map, huh? Yeah, I can see Mondstadt. I can see it. I can smell it. Uses a fancy, yeah, I was gonna say, like, Varessa uses the fancy bar too, but the start of hers uses a touch of your stamina. It's not using so much for us right now. It's gonna be faster for us to, I think, actually Farina across.
Time to roll. Get back on track.
To here. No, not you. You.
Strike a pose.
I think we Farina across, climb right there, and then, we're almost there. Okay, we had 2 deaths. Alright, good for you. You're back in charge. No, no, Varessa! Hey, you really don't like rocks, do you, Varessa? I'm telling the final boss. Alright, pardon me, you guys. There she is. And at just over 35 minutes.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh wait, we're not here yet.
To the Adventurers Guild.
There it is. 35 minutes, 22 seconds, and 28 milliseconds. Could we probably cut like 10 or 15 minutes off of that? We sure could. But you know what it is anyway? It's a world record, baby! Sub 40, baby! You know what? Next time we'll be shooting for sub... Let's try and shoot for sub 25 next time. I'm pretty sure we can do sub 25. This was just to show you how we could go. This was not the route that I had planned. We took the scenic route. That being said, you know, and we took 2 deaths. Not deaths, but, you know, 2 swimmings and then going back. But I digress. We did it. Oh yeah, it's been an hour. Oh yeah, it has been an hour. Hey, your second clue, your first clue is wings. Your second clue for the word of the stream is... we'll say ash. Ash, I think, is an interesting clue. Goodbye, Catherine. I just came from Nodcry, and boy are my legs tired. Alright. Wow, easy peasy. Well, everybody, that's the word of the stream, that's Phoenix. Kuzu walked in immediately and said, it's Phoenix. It is what it is. I was hoping to throw you guys off. And you guys would think, oh my gosh, like Ash Ketchum. No, it's Phoenix. My last clue was gonna be Senora, because she's gonna rise like a phoenix from the ashes. We love our records. Yeah, we got a world record now, baby. I got Kuzu'd, which never really happens to people. Usually it's Kuzu who gets, Sonic. But this time you did get Kuzu, because he was right before you. Timmy, you're looking at the fastest runner from Nodcrad to Mondstadt ever. We don't talk about a Mondstadt to Nodcry. We ain't doing that. Cool. Alright, well, let's do like a hangout guy, guys. Man, Nope, we're fine. I want to look at what my pity is. I would like to check my pity. We haven't done that in a minute, and then we'll maybe do, we'll do an ending for Layla, and maybe we'll do an ending for somebody else, and see who chat wants to see. I was gonna say, because our pity is at least at 60, I think. Oh, we're almost at 60. We are at 59. You know what? I said I was just gonna hold on to these. Let's get to 60, baby. Let's get to 60 pity. Just so it's nice and even. We ain't getting a 5-star on 60 pity. But now we can say even in our minds we got 60 pity when we start next stream. I'm pretty sure we'll hit our guarantee on Nefer. Who else is on the banner? Actually, next time, we can also get this the speedrun counter off the timer, off of the speedrun timer off of the stream. I'll probably still use this program. It's very nifty. Just in the future, I can decorate it some more. I can do some fancy things. That being said, Father Zhongli and I forget. We don't know 4 stars as of yet. Other banners, Farina. Oh, Farina. That's right. Well, you were useful today. We're not gonna pull for you again, but like, hey, you're a real one. Even if Farina dies, I want you guys to know that she will be a strong part of the party going forward. Maybe not the Genshin Nuzlocke party, but definitely the speedrun party. That being said, oh, we're gonna have to spin the wheel, don't we? Dang. All right, we'll spin the wheel in just a second, but first, let's actually. Hey, you know what? This party can get the job done on some level 85 fools. Oh. Yeah, kids get them. Get him, children. Very well. Pip pip cheerio. Bullied. Alright, now let's actually, also, I'm broken? How broken am I? Oh, YouTube is actually broken? Let me see what YouTube's doing. Because I actually don't think it's anything on my side. I've had excellent connection this entire time. I can refresh this. Does it still say excellent connection? Yeah, I can still see my stream. And now you guys can too. You can see that it was there, so, you know, I hate to say it, but... YouTube itself just might be broken, which is unfortunate. So I don't know what to tell you. Because I know Cherry had a similar issue. Maybe YouTube's doing some sort of update. It's fixed now. I was gonna say, YouTube be fooling. If Twitch is fine, YouTube should also be fine. They're using the same stream. I'm in. Interesting. Well, I was gonna say interesting that YouTube's messing up like that. That's not actually that interesting. That's not surprising at all to me, actually. That makes total complete sense. You know, Tartaglia, one day we will get rid of our. No, we won't. Who am I kidding? We're never doing that. Hey, Layla, where are you? I guess we never went the upward path? Is there anything else on this downward path? I don't think so. Oh, right, the bottom path was so cute. The bottom path was so cute. You know, AV, I don't know. Please elaborate. And now I can mock Sonic and say, haha, I got the word first. This time, I'm not cursed anymore. Very good. It's a really good thing Skirk didn't require Child's story quest. You're dang right, Cat. I think I even said that the last stream. I was like, you know, I'm really surprised more of these quests didn't require Child's. Like, I feel like we may have wanted to do it before. I mean, he's been introduced in the story, so I guess it doesn't matter. But I am kind of surprised that Skirk stuff didn't have it. I'm surprised that Fontaine didn't require us to do Child's first, since he was kind of like a big part of the whale at the end of it, you know what I mean? And then that's how we saw Skirk, and then that's, you know, their relation and whatnot, but whatever. I'm not gonna complain because it's still stuck there. And it will be stuck until they force me to do it. Next patch, you must complete. I would scream. I would scream, you guys, if next patch is like, required. You should do more of Lynette sometime. Her other path is something. Yeah, that was. It's kind of. Oh wait, I was like, why am I walking around with this party? Because I need to actually roll the party. Unfortunate truth. Wheel. That's actually the wrong wheel website. That's the old one I used to use. Let's get Genshin number roll. Let's put that wheel on the stream. Let's spin that wheel. Please not 4. Not 4 is awesome. I can also close this, live split. Yeah, we'll save our splits. Sure. Yeah, we'll save the layout. Sure. Three. Which is good. I'm here for that. I'm not enjoying the background, very much. I recognize those colors. What? Why do these colors haunt your nightmares? I don't understand why these colors haunt your nightmare, actually. Elaborate. As I open up the other wheel. No. Which background? Oh, the one from my thing. Oh, the one that's right here. The one that I got for, you know, having my level 10 Kave, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm shmeen? Hey, maybe the wheel will roll Kave. Come on, say it with me, y'all. Kave. Oh! Hey, Bird Mom. Alright, Bird Mom, I'm here for you. Hey, can we go one more time for the Kaves in the back? Kave, no. But we'll take a Charlie, Xingqiu. I'll take a Xingqiu too. That's fine, little bird mom, a little water sword boy. Alright, come on, Wheel. You know what to do. It's a third one. Give us a little Kave. No, not Kazuha. We'll take a little Hazel. A little 666548696. Sure. But the funny part is we rolled a, what? We rolled a 3. You know what that means. Kave. Alright, let's get our party set up. Oh, hey, it's gaming. This is an old party I used before he perished. A shame. We'll set. We'll set. Oh no, there's my my Zoomy party. Here. Bird Mom. Where are you, Bird Mom? Are you level 80? Crazy. Foodstuffs? I have 7K. Should I reroll the wheels? Hey, look, the choices are yours and yours alone. I come back to my dead son. Well, you know, it is what it is. We got Hazel. I mean, this party's not that bad. Well, I mean, where's Hazel? Oh, he's level 68. He's almost level 69.
Clue me in.
Embrace the fiendishness. Well, here's the thing. It might not be fiendish. If we reroll the wheels, it might be like a 1. And lastly, we had, Xingqiu.
May knowledge guide you.
Charlie, you can be in the
Let's
party.
get this interview started.
At this point, sometimes it just feels wrong when Charlotte's not in the party. So let's do it. I also need to cut this back over so that the wheel isn't there. Pop you over here. And now we are actually set to legitimately play some Genshin. Okay. So they want me to go back to Sumeru City, baby. Where the brains are in Spain and they fall mainly insane. Get him to level 69, then we can all laugh. I don't know if I have the books for it, I'm gonna be real. I think I had him at 68 because he was just the next character I was building. And I ran out of books or money. It's one of the two. And I know I think I did that today. Where is he? Oh, he's in the party. Of course. I was like, he should be here. Right before 70 and then the rest of the 60s. Alright. Hazel. Yeah, I'm broke. I'm broke is the problem. In terms of Mora, we have no Mora. How unfortunate. Hey, maybe we'll get some Mora during this, this quest. Who knows? Mayhaps.
Hold that
Charlie, okay, you're in camera mode. I don't think I ever noticed the actual different emblems on the head, which I assume is the different, like, schools or what. Oh, she's over there. I was like, who is that? That non-NPC. In terms of Mora, AV has no Mora, if that ain't the truth. I do wonder which one is which. Like, which one is this one? And which one is this one? I'm certain that this information actually exists. So one of them is like an hourglass with a horse, and this one is like tides of water. Anybody else have hats? No? No? Hey, you have anything on you? Nope, I guess we are just gonna get sucked into your, story. Are you lost?
In a way.
It's an elephant?
Suppose
It was an elephant?
I have no idea what to do about my thesis.
I'll look at it again. I did not see an elephant at all.
Anyway, I'm Layla, a Ratalis student at the academia. For now, at least. I was just looking up some information at the House of Dana.
It's like the Funya Rimpa.
But the more I read, the more I realized that my thesis lacks integrity. I didn't cover many of the possible outliers and—
You'll be alright. Oh. You'll be alright. I understand how this works. We've been through this. What are you planning to do now?
But who am I kidding?
We've seen all of this before.
I should probably notify my advisors sooner than later.
Here, cheer up.
To be honest, I haven't slept a wink for days. Just thinking about the awful state of my thesis keeps me up at night.
Yo, she's got some sleepy eyes, dude.
Lack of sleep hinders my ability to focus, and if I can't focus, I can't do any proper research or thinking.
She's gonna be in Nod Cry?
I'm stuck in a vicious cycle.
That's not good.
I've seen the caliber of the other academia students. They're all geniuses and fast learners. I'm nowhere near as gifted as they are.
No, that's not true. They're all NPCs. No, Sumeru event, I think. Oh, that makes more sense. I was like, is the other half of her secretly one of the sinners?
If it wasn't for someone who's been helping
Imagine.
me out, my advisor probably would have kicked me out of the Darshan by now.
No, probably not. Is this someone, a good friend of yours?
No. All my friends are back home. I'm the only one who got to come study at the academia. This might sound strange, but I actually don't know who's been helping me.
Oh.
I don't even know if they're a person or not.
Maybe it's a spooky ghost. It's October. It's spooky ghost month.
Due to my lack of sleep, I sometimes get yeah, but oddly enough, when I wake up, all the things I was stressing over are taken care of.
Cherry is helping her? Yeah, well, no, I don't think Cherry would help Layla.
My
I don't believe it.
homework's somehow finished.
I don't think any of us can help
before
Layla. I'm gonna keep
the
it a buck with you.
papers are perfectly
Y'all have seen the
finished.
stuff that Layla's working on. I don't understand any of that.
But that's not all. My flowers are watered, laundry's done, even my broken camera was fixed.
Okay, well, if it's not about her studies. If it's not about her stutters, that's crazy. If it's not about her studies, like, I could water her plants, I could do her laundry. I could probably fix her broken camera, too, to be honest.
I really don't know what's going on, but for now, I'm calling the phenomenon a blessing from the stars. Maybe the stars above decided to help out after seeing all the effort I put into my research.
That's crazy.
But there's no point in me studying at the academia if I keep relying on this mysterious phenomenon.
Is it possible to share photos in Genshin? What do you mean?
It comes down to my own efforts, improving one step at a time. How else can I honor my parents and live up to the expectations of everyone who knows?
So blue is Layla's group, the hourglass is Wanderer slash Hat Guy, and Sethos' group.
Oh, no.
Interesting.
I've already spent
Are there
too
any
much
more?
time chatting. I still haven't. Yes, but time's of the essence.
Time's of the essence.
The wisdom Sealy is. If you want its help, all you have to do is write down your question, and you'll get a response a short while later.
Can Sealy even do that?
No one knows who or what it actually is. It's just known as the wisdom Sealy.
I say we track it down.
But getting an answer all comes down to the Sealy's mood. Sometimes it'll only give you a vague answer or play tricks on you. I'm pretty sure a researcher wouldn't do something like that. All I can do right now is hope that it helps me.
What about the blessing from the stars?
Who knows if it'll happen this time?
This one. It sounds a little sketchy, but I'll go check it out with you.
Oh, really?
So we're actually going to check on this wisdom
I don't
Sealy this
want
time.
to take up your time.
It's fine. I don't got anything else to go. Layla, we just spent 35 minutes walking from Nodcry to Mondstadt. I think we have a little bit of time for you, girl.
Sorry for the bother. You're too kind.
Yeah, you're right. We're nice.
Let's go give it a try. I've already prepared my question for the Sealy.
I don't think you want to see my photos for reasons. It sounds like they might be unhinged.
Help me get through this predicament. Among the countless legends surrounding the House of Dana, the Wisdom Sealy is one of the more popular ones lately.
The legend of the Wisdom Sealy.
It hasn't been around for long, but word of the Sealy's existence spread like wildfire. Many people have claimed that they've received a reply from it. So, it should probably help me as well.
That's not true.
Right?
Wait. So you just call his name and it appears? You don't mean. You guys don't think that the Wisdom Sealy is him. It couldn't possibly be that guy. Do you think it could be? Joe. Mr. Hendry. Oh man. If I could play the Joe Hendry Redeem, I think the Tenji is actually down right now, which is a shame. I would be Joe Hendrying all over the place. So you say its name and it appears.
I don't know its name, and we have to keep our voices down in the House of Dana. Or else you'll get some scary glares from the Mahamada.
So first of all, you're telling me that you don't even know Joe Hendry's name?
Let's split up and ask around about the Sealy. Hopefully someone knows something more.
We gotta ask people? Help, I fell out of the map is still one of the most hilarious things that I've seen. Oh no, they're gone! I wanted to look at their hats! Where'd they go, dude? Oh, that sucks. Well, dang. How unfortunate. Pop us in here. Because I would like to show Avi this, and chat rather, this cool photo I took with a bug. I saw on a YouTube short. Well, you can post it to the Reddit, and I can see it there, either the Reddit or the Discord. Then I can pull it up. That is certainly something I can do. You know, in the name of our Lord and Savior, the Wisdom Sealy. I walked right past. Hey, you. You seen the Wisdom Sealy?
Excuse me? Have you ever heard of the Wisdom Sealy?
Some people say that his name
You've
is...
come to the right person. I came across this legend not too long ago myself. After hearing about it, I decided to test it out and asked it a question about the brightness of the stars.
Oh?
2 days later, I got a response. It included 2 pages of detailed and accurate
Wait.
information. It saved me from having to look up a ton of resources.
You're telling me the Wisdom Sealy wrote you a 2-page essay? Dang. That's crazy. Alright, good on you, Wisdom Sealy. I didn't know you were like that. It might just be Nahida, not for nothing.
Really?
Yeah, so I submitted another question a few days ago. I still haven't received a reply, though.
That
Well-
sounds like what others have said. But I don't have the time to wait for a reply if the Sealy doesn't answer right away. Whatever. Can you please tell me how to submit a question to the Wisdom Sealy?
It's
Ooh.
quite simple. Go to the bookshelf over there and
Okay.
find either theoretical astrology or a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, I know where those are. My Darshan has us use those 2 books quite often.
Okay, so write your question in a letter addressed to the Wisdom Sealy,
Okay.
and then insert the letter into one of the books.
Do we have to say his name? That's all I want to know.
Come back in a day or two,
'Cause then I can figure out if it's Joe Hendry or not.
on your letter. That means the Wisdom Sealy has replied.
Oh gosh! Oh gosh, he's been built up! Joe, please! No, we weren't saying your name! Good, Joe, calm down! Joe, please! He's everywhere! He's twice! We're believing too much! Joe! Ah! You weren't supposed to appear!
However, if the stamp never appears, then that means the Sealy doesn't want to answer your
Because
question.
of the belief beam is crazy. Man. Who did that? It was me.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna go write down my
The
question.
Omega Joe Hendry. I don't know why he
Hopefully
came
the
up twice.
Sealy replies.
Wait. Man, I'm on the lookout for whoever's got a hat on, dude. Just tell me if you want to join, show me the game, or you can get some, join rather, so you can get some cool pictures with Charlotte. I'm gonna, maybe after, we do these three hangouts, I'm gonna, I'm gonna, what are you gonna, And they really want me to...
Hold that pose!
Y'all, can I tell you how much I like this braid? This braid... It speaks to me. That's all that I have to say. That's all that I want to say. Nothing else. Nothing crazy. Nothing out of pocket. Just... I love that braid. I think it's a great braid that this game has designed. That's it. That's all. That's all. That's all. Nothing else. Completely calm and rational, just saying, hey, I like that braid.
Finally. I wrote out my question and put it in the book.
Alright, what do we do now?
Wait, I guess. Let's give it some time. I'll come back tomorrow to check on it. Don't worry about me if you have other things to do.
I don't have enough to switch out one character, and I want Aoife in, so put in Natlan. I just also want to spice the night up a little bit. Lamau. Well, I guess that means we're putting in only Natlan characters. But that does mean that I could just not put Aoife in and only put in other Natlan
I see.
characters.
Thanks. I appreciate
Will I be a
it.
villain is the real question.
Alright then. Let's meet up here tomorrow. I really hope...
Time to
this
redeem a
really
boss
goes.
/J, imagine. If I'm thinking Natlan characters, the only one that I feel like I would need to save
Time to make
is
another.
Varessa.
Please let there be a stamp. Please let there be a stamp.
While I could still use her in the speedrun, I use her regularly. she's pretty good.
There's a red stamp on it. The Sealy responded.
Your eyes are sparkling.
Fantastic. This is wonderful. My troubles are at an end.
Her stress went down.
I can't even begin to express how grateful I am.
Cat, no. I know I said embrace my fiendishness, but earlier rather, but forget what I said.
Let's take a look at
No.
my note. Thank you for your letter. Though I have extended a response, I cannot answer your query due to your questionable motives.
Questionable motives?
Questionable motives? Me? Wait, huh?
Hey, what are you up to, Layla? I hear you got some questionable motives.
Okay, let's see. Completing a thesis requires independent thought and work. You planned on using my knowledge to complete your paper's most critical portions. That's not right.
Ooh, Sealy said, hey, do your own work.
However, considering that your deadline is fast approaching, and that there is substance to the content in the completed sections of your thesis, I've decided to help you nonetheless.
Oh my gosh. So the Sealy was like, no, I can't help you. It sounds like you're trying to use me to finish off your paper. And then it said, well, nah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna help you.
Follow the hints I've left, and you will find the answer to your question.
We're going on a Sealy scavenger hunt.
Consider the effort you put into thinking and searching as your payment for my knowledge.
Ooh, a double catch, huh?
What the?
Right?
It's
The stress is back up.
absolutely right about everything. Oh, I'm starting to feel guilty now. I can't deny any of it, but I'm running out of time. Oh, what should I do?
I think we should just give up and you should do your paper by yourself. It might be messing with you.
Good point. Why else would it use such a roundabout way to tell me its answer?
Yeah, knowledge Sealy, more like foliage Sealy. Ha! 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 Yes, yes.
Supposedly,
was a good
everyone
one,
who's
yes.
been pranked by the Sealy had angered it in some way. That means the Sealy is someone who's very strict and serious about knowledge. But who knows if it's really a Sealy or some person.
Agreed. Or some Archon. I don't think it's Nahida. There's no guarantee you'll actually get an answer even after you do what it says.
True. And if I don't get an answer, then I'll only have wasted more time.
That's right.
Aw, but there's nothing else we can do. It's the one holding all the cards.
There's
Completely hidden and can choose whether to help us or not.
There is one more thing you could do. And that is do your paper.
After all, it'd probably be impossible to find it and ask my question in person.
Now that sounds like an idea.
Huh? I was just kidding. Oh, please don't take me seriously.
Too late, Layla.
It's a Sealy we're talking about. According to legend, Sealies are elusive and can create countless copies of themselves. Who's to say that it won't summon a shooting star to crush us once we find it?
Yeah. Think about what you said for just a moment.
Sorry. I'm just a little panicky. Okay, Layla. Calm down and think. If the Sealy is a person, then there has to be a way to track them down. We have two possible leads right now. The first is the checkout logs of those two books, and the other is the red stamp.
Oh, the Sealy is Zhongli with his meteor attack. He will have order. He will crush this entire library with that giant geometeor.
The red stamp bears the Retawahist emblem, which is used by a lot of people. It'll be hard to track down an individual, so we should probably start with the checkout logs.
I can't disagree with that logic.
Let's go and make an inquiry. We can also ask around the House of Dana and see if anyone else knows something about the Wisdom Sealy.
Hey, don't say his name too loud. Alright, we had a party redeem. Ooh, I kind of like using this party, though. Yeah, we'll switch out this party. So only Natlan. If we don't want to put in Varessa, who else can we put in? Kachina. I don't think we have too many Natlan characters for real, for real. Because you're dead. Kuzu. We have you. I guess we could go back into Natlan and make you into Pyro. Who else do we have? Yeah, I guess that works.
Just what will we come across this time?
All right, let's go to Natlan real quick. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Kuzu reminded me there is somebody that we have. That's on me. We have Aoife. Aoife's bro, Auroron. Alright, well here we go. Kachina, 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 yeah. Alright, let's go ask around. Let's go reconstruct this library, baby. Actually, can you zoom up the... No, you can't. Can you zoom up the... Nope. Okay, well, that's fine. Hey, I'd like to talk to you. Avi, come on, I spent my hard-earned pancakes on this. I need the hot vet. Lamau. Please heal Varessa, she's kind of low. Oh, she is low from our runs. We probably should heal Varessa, you're right. She just accidentally dies, she like falls from a tiny cliff, like, oh no! That would suck.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll heal
I've been
her.
looking into it for quite a while now. However, I feel like I'm still missing some key pieces of information. Hey, maybe if we put our heads together, we can figure something out.
Latifah? Like the queen?
Sure. I'll try my best.
I was about to redeem Aoife, but we're in a cutscene
There are
now.
a few known traits of
I'll
the
just put him
Wisdom
in, it's
Sealy.
fine.
First, it's extremely strong. It can easily carry a few dozen books, along with 4 or 5 pieces of astrology equipment all at once. It's extremely athletic as well. It only moves in a straight line and doesn't stop for anything, not even walls or rivers.
What?
Lastly, it has a number of special abilities. It has a hardened metal body that's impervious to injury. It can freeze water into ice, and it can also summon meteors.
What?
That doesn't even sound human.
Yeah, it sounds like some sort of superhero out of a fairy tale.
Well, it is a legend after all. It's no surprise that some details seem a little exaggerated. But these aren't just made up, you know. Each of its abilities has been confirmed by eyewitnesses. There have been many sightings too, including at Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and around the waterfall south of Sumeru City.
Has anyone seen what it actually looks like? Or what kind of person it is?
I don't think anyone has seen. Eyewitnesses is crazy, right?
Not that I know of. No one's been able to get close to it. It seems like it tries to stay out of sight. I would probably want to remain a mystery too, if I were someone as legendary as the Wisdom Sealy.
As legendary.
So what do you make of it? Have you seen it somewhere as well?
Isn't Auron's birthday yesterday or today? Oh, which day was it? Because I know I claimed his birthday stuff. And I played yesterday and today.
No. We're probably gonna need some time to digest all the, incredible information you've provided us.
He even gave me cabbages. My
Not a
cabbages.
problem. But if you manage to find anything, be sure to come and tell me about it.
Okay, Queen
I
Latifah.
trust that you'll
You have the
quickly
hat.
discover the excitement of slowly unraveling the truth.
But you have the hourglass one. I want to see if I can see the elephant. I can't even like zoom in now that I have well, I guess we could use a regular camera. Wait a minute.
There's really no need to fight over such paltry research funds.
Oh, interesting. I guess we don't need Charlotte anymore if we have this camera. Oh. Well, Paimon got us this camera too. And we can do a little... I guess the only other thing is, doesn't that camera go out way after a while? I'm not sure. I actually have no idea. If it does, a shame. If it doesn't, I still don't think you can use it inside of Domain, so Charlotte is still that exclusive. Huh? Isn't that the event camera? It is. I'm just not sure if, you know, maybe you get to keep it.
Oh, hello there. Can I help you?
No.
Hello. I'm a Ratawahist student and would like to see the checkout logs for theoretical astrology and a quick reference guide to astrology cases.
Oh, are you also here to investigate the Ratawahist Wisdom Sealy legend?
Also? I suppose it makes sense that we're not the only ones investigating such a popular legend.
That's fair.
Yes, I myself am also quite curious about it. But unfortunately, I haven't found anything out of the ordinary. Given you're a Ratawahist student, I'm sure you know that a lot of research references these two books. All our copies of these particular titles are frequently checked out.
Dang.
I have looked into it, but found no irregularities in the checkout logs.
Curses. I guess we aren't the first people to try and investigate this, but we are the first non-NPCs who have tried to investigate it, so keep that in mind.
Is there any chance the Silly could have taken the books out and returned them without being noticed?
Not likely. That would be almost impossible.
Almost
The
impossible?
House of Dana is extremely strict about the circulation of its books.
Well-
There will always be a record if a book is checked out.
Well, as not Sherlock Holmes said, if you remove the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Huh? I'm just saying. You said almost impossible, so it's not impossible, yes?
And
yes.
even if it managed to figure out a way to take the books without leaving any record, it's possible that someone would come looking to borrow the books before the Sealy returned them.
Unless the Sealy lived in this very library.
If someone discovers that a book is missing or that it doesn't match my inventory records, it would come to my attention immediately. However, it might be possible to pull off in the case of a less popular book.
Ooh.
Okay, I understand now, thank you. This is useful to know. With any luck, it'll help us work out the Sealy's identity.
Hey, which one of you is the Wisdom Sealy? Alright. So somebody else over here. Kuzu wanted Aoife in the party. Okay. Auroron. You know what, Veressa, you can sit out. Where is Aoife? I know he's probably like level 61. Level 60.
First aid kit at the ready.
First aid kit at the ready. We sure have ourselves a party. I don't know if I've ever used Aoife. Oh, that's hilarious. Actually, he might also be pretty useful in our runs. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. Hey, Avi. Saya posted the Darshan logos in the Discord if you want to look at them. Oh, dope. Because I would actually like to look at those. That's something that I had not noticed and have been very curious about ever since. Because there's a green one here now too. And this one looks like maybe a snake? Perhaps? Here, let me go check them out.
Hi there. Have you heard of the legend of the Wisdom Sealy?
Get some wisdom today. Oh, here. Let you go on auto. Don't you do anything
Do
crazy.
I really look like the kind of student that would be interested in such a pointless legend?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. We were just curious.
Well, I do happen to have some information on it.
Oh, there's 6 of them. It makes sense that there are 6 of them. I think we actually did know that. We actually did know that there are 6 of them. Well, then why didn't you just say so if you had information?
Logically, that has nothing to do with the question I asked. I just don't want others to see me as some poor excuse for a student, whiling away my time in the House of Dana.
I don't really think bad students would come to the House of Dana to pass the time. But anyways, you were saying?
Well, I spend most of my time here, and I have noticed something odd before. One time, late at night, a black shadow fell from above and landed in the central area of the House of Dana. Of course, I was a little sleepy at the time, but it startled me, and I got up to see what was going on.
And then what happened?
Then, the shadow quickly circled behind me with incredible speed. Just as I tried to turn around to get a look at it, I fainted.
Spooky. It's another spooky ghost. Anywho, I'm now looking at all of them. I can definitely see the elephant now. And as well, because I've seen all of these names in the game before. Like, I've heard all of these Darshans, but like, you know. I don't think I've ever seen all of their logos. Kind of neat. Here, let me save the image. Maybe we'll put that up on the screen at some point. Thank you, Side Killer. I was very curious. Very good, very good. Alright, let's continue. Also, let me get you guys back forward on the screen. There we go. Let's go.
Yes, it was unbelievably fast. I had never seen anything like it. It was so unusual that I wasn't sure if it was real or if I was half dreaming.
I can't be
But
Wanderer,
given how
right? He
popular
is
the
astrology.
legend of the Seelie has become lately, maybe this has something to do with it.
Fast, like a shadow. Yeah, I don't think it's Wanderer. I don't think it's Sino, but I was like, maybe there's a world where it is Sino, I don't know. So it's someone else who comes, if you call their name. It must be Zhao, extending his services to Sumeru. Yeah, but not his pizzas. I had some good pizza today, actually. I think it might just be an East Coast place, but this place called Mellow Mushroom. Very, very solid pizza. We'll continue.
Don't take this the wrong way, but doesn't the House of Dana have a door?
It was closed that night. I suppose even the House of Dana needs to be closed for maintenance from time to time.
Nice.
I see. That makes sense. But what were you doing here if the House of Dana was closed?
Don't look so surprised. It's a common practice to find a place to hide before they lock the doors, so you can continue reading books here. Everyone knows that.
Good thing I'm not studying alongside you. I can tell that you'd stress me out.
Anyway,
dude's hiding in the library like,
info.
excellent. Now I
I'll
get
be
to do
sure
more.
To take note of everything you mentioned.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Okay, everyone's given us a lot of useful information. Let's go
Was it all
through
useful?
and try to organize
I don't think it was
everything.
all useful, Layla, low-key.
Some things we heard were pretty straightforward, but others were just ridiculous.
There you go. We should be able to figure out more about its identity and whereabouts.
Yeah. Let me think and see what I can make of it. Okay, calm down, Layla.
Oh my gosh.
I know the info's all over the place, but you can definitely do it.
We can read her mind. It's like she's Sitlali.
First, let's try to figure out the Seelie's identity based on the clues we currently have.
Based on the clues?
Then, we'll analyze where it's been sighted and its motives. Finally, we'll piece everything together. From there, we should be able to predict its movement. Alright, let's give it a try.
I mean, she has, like, you know, she and Sitlali are two of the sleepy girls here in Genshin. She's sleepy from lack of sleep. Sitlali's sleepy because she is going to be hungover in the morning. Oh, wait, I have to think?
book circulation is strictly regulated, and there's a log of anyone who checks out a book.
Okay, there's a log of anyone who checks out a book.
It's been to the Chatrakam Cave, the Avidia Forest, and the waterfall south of Sumeru City. I think I heard somewhere that it has a lot of ridiculous abilities.
So Cizali is basically Layla and Farazan fused, with a touch of Yahoda. Then you.
It once infiltrated the house of Dana while it was closed. The stamp. Which probably means they're a Ratawa student.
Okay.
Okay, I think I've got it now.
Well, she knew, I didn't. What'd you come up with? Yeah, what did we come up with, Layla?
First, based on
'Cause
the
I don't know.
information Katayun provided, we can assume that the Sealy is a student from the Ratawa Darshan.
Okay, so nobody that we know.
The possibility of it being someone outside the Darshan can be ruled out because it'd be impossible to gain access to those two books without going through the librarian.
Is there anyone here? Let me pull up Psykiller's list. I was gonna say, there is one person from that Darshan that we know, and I was like, oh, it's Layla. It's definitely not her. I've ruled out somebody that we know being the answer. Oh, that's funny.
Next, leaving its crazy abilities aside, all the sightings took place in locations that are officially recommended for astrology observation by the academia.
Hey, you have the fan that makes the gliding faster, right? That could also be, yeah, I didn't equip it this time because I was like, this is going to be like a test trial. We're definitely going to cut off like 15 minutes off of that, at the very least.
In other words, it's probably just conducting research, and the nature of its research is very similar to mine.
Is it a limited item? No, it's just a standard item.
The question that I submitted was no simple query, but it was able to give me a reply in just a day. This implies that it's familiar with a similar field of knowledge. So based on this reasoning, all we have to do is wait for it at the next astrological observation site.
You get it from the reputation points? I don't know if I need to craft it or not. If I don't need to craft it, then I definitely have it in my inventory, and I just didn't use it. Your reasoning is solid. Look at you. Finishing your thesis should be no problem at all.
It's nothing, really. There are actually some other factors that I've been speculating about. But that's not important right now. Let's get going. Even though we have a lead, it's still hard to say whether we'll be able to make any discoveries. I'll tell you what I mean by that if the Sealy doesn't show up.
The Sealy, quote unquote. We've already discussed it's a person. Wait, hold on. Hello, fellow researcher. It is me, Aoife.
No need to fight over such paltry research funds.
You're right, we shouldn't fight. We should instead be merry and be cool together. I once saw a video of someone crossing Tibet with just Farina. I mean, that also makes sense. There's a couple characters. I think Farina might be the only character, technically, that you really can cross all of Tibet with. Hey, Nargis, back off. What, you don't like seeing these two together? I don't know. I think that this might be a nice little ship. This might be a little OT. Look at the way she looks at him. Hey, Nargis. My colleagues must have been working very hard to write project applications right now. Or must be working very hard. Project applications, do tell us more. That's right, everyone knows how to ensure good funding. You have to get your application approved by the academia first. With an approved project and more, you'll be able to hire more students. With students working for you and stable funding from the academia, your bright future rather, will very much be secured. Still, I don't think it's really worth it. Just think about the terrible competition you'll face. All in all, it's too much trouble to get your application approved. I mean, have you heard about how Azar put all of his eggs in one basket of his? And not only did it turn out empty, but he also lost his position in the process? I don't know if that's exactly what happened with Azar, but okay. It's all a big joke, I tell you. I think you're missing some crucial details. Please stop this mockery. I can't have a second Kaveh. Well, now, I was saying look at the way that he looks at her. I'm sorry, she looks at him. Look at the way that he's looking at her. Oh my gosh. This isn't competition. It's love. And look at that cat just took a picture, and it's gonna go into their photo album. Alright, now that I've done tormenting, I'm done tormenting Kuzu. Here, let's find the truth behind it. Nah, Kaveh X Auroron. That's, do you mean Ifa X Auroron? Kaveh X Auroron's kinda crazy. Alright, let's go find the truth. Okay, and now at this point, every time someone has a hat, I just want to see, like, the hat symbols in real life. Like, in the game. Neat. Very cool. That's a detail that I never paid attention to. Where are we going? Where the heck are we going? I thought we were staying in the city. They want me to go all the way up there? Okay. Fine. Let me see. I did a confusion. The orb of confusion causes, confusion. Let me see. What's next? We're gonna find out he's dating Dottore too? No, he's not. Nargis is. Alright. I wonder what's gonna be up here. Hello?
The weather today is perfect.
Oh dang, it really took us a long time to climb that ladder. It's nighttime now.
Let's see if it shows up. Honestly, spending an entire night waiting for something that we're not sure is gonna happen might not be the best use of our time.
Nah, he get excommunicated from Tainari, Sino, and Kole if he was dating Azori. Yeah, and probably Nahida too, actually. And the Traveler. The Traveler, like, as the liege of Nahida, as her soldier. You gotta go.
But we don't really have any choice. This is all we've got. Get some sleep if you're tired. I'll be up. It's not like I could sleep anyways.
I'll stay up with you.
Thanks. Oh, how about I share some basics about astrology with you? If you're interested, that is.
Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, these weren't just the basics. The whole night is gone. Oh, the whole night's not gone. But the moon's sure gone. Well, the stars are gone. Man, the whole night's gone! Wait, if he was dating Dottore, that means he'd lose points for maybe.
Didn't show up.
Well, what if Dottore changed? I'm sorry, what if Kaveh changed him?
We hardly saw any animals, let alone people. No matter how conclusive the evidence is or how perfect our reasoning may be, nothing will happen as long as I'm awake.
I mean, Cherry and I have been sharing for like a year now. Well, look, I think you both have moved on to other people. Cherry has moved on to Flynn's, which is respectable. You have moved on to Revere, which is, I think worse, actually. But I digress. So you rank Al-Haytham above Dottore in terms of husbandos, Kuzu? That's a good question. That's a good question. It's kind of hard to say. That's a bad answer. I feel like it should have been yes. I've moved on to Nefer. Have you moved on from Yai Miko to Nefer? Oh, that's also interesting. I was gonna say we all have kind of like slowly moved on from our OTPs. Are you referring from our most beloved character rather? Are you referring to the Wisdom Sealy or the Blessing from the Stars?
They're probably one and the same. It's like I told you. I have a severe sleeping disorder, and there have been a lot of rumors about me sleepwalking.
Oh.
I tried to understand what I had been doing when I'm unconscious, but I've never been able to get any definitive evidence. Something is actively attempting to cover up all the clues without my knowing. Maybe that something is me. Or maybe it isn't. I can't be sure. For all I know, I could even be the Seelie. But what if I am?
Well, you weren't the Seelie, right? Weren't we with you when you made the little note? And it got stamped?
Would the Seelie be willing to help me this time? What is it actually thinking? I really have no idea.
What if I could help you?
Huh? You want to help me?
Yeah, I guess so. We got nothing better to do. I may find more hot people in the future, but I will never forget Dottore. You should. Let me see. That man is an experience one that can never forget. That is not generally a good thing, actually. Ask Kole. Don't get me wrong, I still love Yaimiko, but Jax can marry her while I get Nefer. Interesting, so you moved on from Yaimiko. I like Nuzlocke. Hasn't changed to anyone else so far. That's also a solid pick. TBH, I've kindly moved on to Yelan, but I still love Miko. See, look. Everyone's moving on except for Kat. But to be fair, Kat has like... Kat chose a pretty peak character. Let's keep it a buck. Bro, have you seen Nefer's burst animation? I have not. I truly have not. With Nuzlocke, I'm literally living out the Kibo love hotel scene where he's getting nervous about hand holding of all things. That's hilarious. I forgot all about that scene. Nefer radiates step on me energy. That's crazy. We're pulling for her.
Of course, it would be nice to know what's
Respectfully.
really going on. But that's impossible. It's always avoiding me and keeping me in the dark.
Which is...
And that won't change even if you're around.
Which is interesting because I don't really use a lot of Dendro characters. Like, if I have to use a Dendro character, I'll pull out Kole. But generally, I don't use a Dendro character at all. Seeing how badly she wants to know, maybe we should just find a way to ask the other Layla about it. Wait, have we retained our information from the other timelines? Because this time we know about the other Layla.
Huh? What's wrong?
And just like that, I've proven LA Knight is a shifter.
Yeah.
Nothing we can do.
And to think I could have been working on my thesis.
Oh no! We're purposely stressing her out!
My stomach is churning just thinking about it.
Oh, Layla, unfortunate. You're really not gonna finish on time now.
Please stop. The more you talk about it, the more silly I feel. Come on, Layla. What are you doing? Everyone's gonna start thinking you're crazy now.
You're not crazy, but time is running out.
Oh, no. I'm losing
I'm sorry to have made you so uncomfortable. Poor Layla.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got distracted there. Where were we?
Huh, it seems like she's completely recovered. Does that mean?
Oh, what's wrong? You look like you've got something on your mind.
So you're the other Layla, right?
What are you talking about? What do you mean the other Layla? I am Layla.
This is what happens when your life is in Avi's clutches. That's not true. It's only sometimes true. But you seem a little different. Then why don't you repeat the conversation we just had?
Fine. It appears that you were waiting for me to show up. I suppose there's no use in me pretending.
Yeah, but how do you know I exist? I don't know how I know you exist.
I promise I don't mean any harm and I'll answer all your questions. But before that, would you mind telling me who you are first?
I'm a friend of Layla's. I'm trying to help her finish her thesis.
Let me think. Okay, I got it. You two found this place by following the hints that I left behind. You were planning to wait for me. Or I should say you were waiting for the Seelie to show up.
So it was you all along!
Was this your idea or hers?
Mostly hers, huh?
I see. Yes, she's always had great analytical skills. It'd be nice if she was more confident, though. Alright, that's all the questions I have. Your turn. Please ask away.
What's with the Seelie pranking people?
I can instantly tell which students are asking serious questions and which are just trying to take advantage of me to slack off. My time to move freely is quite limited, so it's only natural that I would punish the people attempting to waste my time.
Fair enough.
My intention is to help people. I'm not here to cause any harm.
Did you infiltrate the House of Dana, rather? And what about those rumors of special powers?
Infiltrating the House of Dana was a total accident. She'd forgotten an important book, and the House of Dana happened to be closed at the time. There were only days before the paper was due.
Okay.
I had no choice but to scale the walls with some simple climbing ropes and sneak in from above while the Core 30 wasn't paying attention.
I'm sorry, did you just say Alice sucks compared to Nefer? What did you just say, Sonic Gaming? You wanna go, bro? Sonic Gaming, I will remember. Actually, hold on a minute. Sonic Gaming, you have just committed a great atrocity. To spit in the face of a MILF is like to spit in the face of this great channel. To do what you have done is perhaps the greatest atrocity known to subscribers of the United States Aviator channel. Sometimes MILFs are evil, sometimes MILFs are bad, sometimes MILFs are bad. But most importantly, MILFs should never be talked about like that. To say that Alice sucks, Clee's mother. What's wrong with you? I will remember this. Not today, not tomorrow. But much like I was gonna have my vengeance on Kuzu, perhaps instead, vengeance on you could be around the corner. Or not, who knows? I'll leave it at that.
I had no idea there was still a student inside. I had no choice but to put him to sleep.
That was Kuzu who said it, Avian. No, Kuzu said specifically you can't say that about a MILF, Sonic.
Any clear evidence of my existence would only hinder my ability to conceal my identity. It would also expose me to Layla as well.
Sonic, your words are Alice sucks compared to Nefer. I'll remember this.
As for the special powers, well, they're just things I did during the process of trying to finish the thesis. It's like I said, I don't have much time, so I need to be as efficient as possible.
You're talking to someone who's likely going to have Nefer and Alice. You're the Seelie, aren't you?
That's right. Though I didn't intend for it to turn out this way, really. I just wanted to help out a few other classmates who were having a hard time while I was helping
No,
Layla finish
I know.
her thesis.
I know what Kuzu meant. I chose not to acknowledge it for the sake of everyone's sanity.
You see, Layla doesn't have many friends at the academia.
For the sake of our monetization,
And
I
as
decided
long
not
as
to
you're
say anything
helping
about
them
it.
out, I thought maybe I'd help her become more sociable. Unfortunately, that didn't really work out. Instead, legends of the Seelie started going around.
The Legends of the Seelie.
But that's alright.
Am I not allowed an opinion? You are allowed an opinion. Just not when you say Alice sucks. That's not cool. I'll remember that.
Well then, does that
Respectfully,
answer all
I'll
your
remember it.
questions?
I actually have one last question. Why don't you want her to know you exist?
You see, her emotions are incredibly unstable. She's constantly doubting herself. If she knew that there's another Layla who is capable of doing everything, she may think even less of herself.
So we get, I kind of thought we wouldn't get this Layla on this route, actually.
She could think, maybe I should just leave it all to her. I'm always relying on her anyway. Why not let her live my life for me? She might start thinking about giving up completely, and that's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do for her. After all, she and I are one and the same. We're two sides of the same coin. No one knows her greatest strength more than I do. It's her resilience. If she's able to persevere in everything she does, then one day she won't need my help anymore.
And that's what you're hoping for.
I trust that she's capable of doing that, and it's something that she should do on her own.
Do you want me to turn on the Mets as well, AV? Because I'll become a Dodgers fan to start beef. I'm a petty man. You don't want to do this. I'm the man who holds the controller. I hold the fate of Nefer in my hands.
She actually discovered the key data she needs for her thesis a long time ago. She just didn't organize it well enough. I'll complete her thesis for her just as I have in the past.
My Twitch font went weird. Never mind, it's fixed. Dang, it sounds like YouTube and Twitch are both having issues today.
Oh, please don't share any of this with her. I would like to keep this a secret for both of our sakes.
Okay, I guess.
Thank you for doing this for me. No, for us. She seems to be waking up now. Well, this is goodbye. If we never meet again, then I guess I did something right.
Oh. Yo, I like other Layla a lot. Hey, wake up. You got some drool on your face. Off topic, but I have a little news about my return to the AWE, and nice. Very cool. Yeah, it's almost your birthday, actually.
Did I...
Or at least coming up.
faint? Or did I fall asleep?
You're fine. You just had a little nap.
Oh, I see. Was I sleepwalking? I was, wasn't I?
Nah, not really.
Really? I don't believe you. You're hiding something from me. It's written all over your face.
There's no writing on my face. I'm not that gullible.
You said you were gonna help me, didn't you? Why are you holding out on me now? Please tell me. You promised you'd help.
Dang. Please tell me. I kind of felt bad after that one. You know, I really liked this, like, feature. I just feel like we didn't get enough of them. You know what I mean? But I kind of like being, like, in a tower and just, like, looking out to be like, oh, there's a thing over there that we need to fix. Anywho. Let's just finish off Layla's today. Why not? Because we only got 2 left and they're all on the same path. But I will take these primos. Delicious. Delicioso. So one of them's down there. I figure one more is... No? Oh, both of the other ones are down this way? Fascinating. Did you hit it with Electron for the what? I have hit it with Electro before. Oh, have I hit it with Electro before on this account? I think I did. Yeah, I must have. Anywho. Also, not Gremlin. Don't call them Gremlins. Okay, oh, we're heading all the way back in here. Can I teleport in here yet? No, it just teleports me to Sumeru City. Excuse me, gentlemen. But I have a flight to catch. Ha-ha!
Come on, buddy.
Actually, boys, I have a flight to catch the other direction. It's impossible to tell, if you missed them for the big chest. Yeah, I don't actually remember how I got that. Because I've definitely gotten all of them at this point. AV, random question. November 14th is a Friday. Is there an AWE the week of the 14th? Because my birthday is still kind of far out, but still. Is that the first? I'm sorry, is that the second Friday? Is the first Friday on the 7th? Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Because the first is on a Sunday, right? Or is the first on a Saturday? First on a Saturday. Yeah, so the 7th is on a Friday. So no, there is no AWE on the 14th. Well, let me think about that actually. I don't know if this month is going to be like a flip-flop. No, I'll be back in town on the 7th. So no, it won't be a flip-flop. There will be no AW on the 14th. We will be free. Let's go check out this book. I guess my Alex comment will not allow me to show AV the cool photo glitch spot, but I'm fine with that punishment. Well, don't worry. One day you'll be apologizing to Alice, and everything will be okay. Have it over to the bookshelf. Still love your braid, girly. Carry me there.
Mind the wind.
Well, he didn't quite get there, but it's fine. Do I get anything special for it being my birthday on an Inferno?
Finally. I wrote out my question and put it, I'll come back tomorrow.
And, well, you know what'll happen? It'll probably be, you know, Ryoma will probably show up to push you down again during his entrance, something like that.
Time to look at the letter.
I didn't say I hated her, though. I just said I like Nefer more. Well, no. You said Alice sucked. I'll search with you.
I could tell you're a very kind person, but I never expected that you'd go this far to help me.
Oh, you know.
I'll definitely think of a way to make it up to you once I take care of my thesis.
Hey, don't worry about it.
Okay, let's start by looking at the hint it left us. It should be on the second page. The first clue lies hidden on the road of wisdom. The headstrong child finally sees the world for how big it truly is. Filled with awe, yet struck with fear.
Layla, it's actually pronounced AWE, but it's fine, it's fine. Maybe one day you'll be there. Actually, that's probably a terrible idea, unless it's a great idea. And you could either be fighting Sleepy Layla or the other Layla. We'll continue.
Not even a picture or any other marking to go off of. This is pretty abstract.
Hey, if you don't put Layla in the AW, we don't need a mod to get to her. You're right. You're correct.
Wisdom, and who's the child?
Wisdom is probably referring to the academia.
Possibly. That sounds like a natural conclusion. So, is the road of wisdom the road that leads to the academia then?
Yes.
Wait, I think I get what it means by the child and awe and fear.
Do you?
When I first left home, it took me days to reach Sumeru City.
Days?
I was completely shocked when I first saw it with my own eyes. It was so grand and awe-inspiring. Pictures of the city simply don't do it any justice. After seeing the city, a thought popped into my head. Am I really worthy of this place?
And that's the fear?
Worry, fear, or whatever you want to call it. If I'm connecting the dots correctly, then I think I know where the Sealy is leading us. But how does it know my feelings so well?
Maybe it wasn't referring to you specifically. people who come from Sumeru City, from elsewhere, might have similar feelings.
You have a point. There's nothing special about my background or experiences. It could be anyone's.
Sometime I want to try doing co-op hide and seek, because I saw that's a thing. Hide and seek where? It could be anyone's.
Anyway, let's go take a look.
Take a look. It's in a book. Yo, Traveler, why does the Wisdom Celia know my personal information? That's a good question. Why does the Wisdom Celia have the same handwriting as the person who's been helping me out and doing my laundry? I don't know. The Wisdom Celia has read her internet history is also crazy. The Wisdom Celia's got it like that. Oh my gosh, where are we going? Okay, well this isn't too far out. Just hide and seek in any location, it sounded fun to me. I feel like you have to also turn off like the mini-map. Because you'll be able to see everybody's like player 1, player 2 icons, etc, etc. What do we got?
Oh,
Layla!
Close. This is the way I came when I first traveled to Sumeru City.
I also was in Sumeru City earlier today. I ran through. It was not an optimal path.
Aw, it's been way too long since I last visited home. No, this isn't the time for that kind of talk. We have to hurry and find the clues that the Sealy left behind.
It's a pretty big area.
It is. Relying solely on what the Sealy said might not be viable. Assuming the Sealy is intentionally linking the clues to my past, I think I have an idea.
Well, let's hear it.
So this is a little embarrassing. At that time, the sight of Sumeru City was absolutely mesmerizing. I was anxious, but also excited about all the things to come.
Here's a bribe to forgive the Alice comments. Oh yeah, no, I'll forgive the Alice comments, but I'll never forget.
I was distracted and accidentally stepped on an Avidia leopard's tail.
And you lived?
I didn't notice it at all. The poor thing was sound asleep, and after I stepped on its tail, it bolted straight up. I freaked out and ran as fast as I could. There were actually more Avidia leopards sleeping nearby, and they were all faster than me.
Oh my gosh, wait, this is actually
I almost
terrifying.
got bitten a couple of times.
Getting chased by a bunch of leopards, low-key? That actually is kind of terrifying. I'm sorry, Layla.
Good thing someone from the Eremites heard me shouting for help. They managed to scare off the leopards.
Good thing you weren't hurt. I will change my name to #1 Alice Lover. Well, that's wrong, because I'm the #1 Alice Lover. And you can't teach that.
Yeah, but when I finally managed to calm myself down, I noticed that the talisman my mother had made for me was missing.
Oh no.
It's extremely precious to me. Ever since I was little, I would always carry it with me whenever I'm doing something important.
Well, you know what? I think the leopard took it. It took it. It was the spoils of war.
I also had it with me when the academia conducted its selection exam at my village. I checked my bag at least a dozen times to make sure the talisman was in there. I feel much more at ease knowing that I have it with me. I had thought that it would also help me calm my nerves in Sumeru City, but I ended up losing it before I even finished registration at the academia.
I can sympathize with your feelings of loss. As you lost your talisman and could not find it, I am also on a search for my dear brother Max Dupree. You know, recently I thought I found him. I thought we finally had a twin moment, unlike the moments we had recently. It's been far too long since we had a moment like that. But it was all faked. was all the pageantry of a sinner. I too know these feelings, Layla.
Yeah, and that's when I started
Yeah.
having sleeping problems. I just began to sleep less and less each day. Losing a talisman like that is definitely a bad omen.
I kind of want to pull Alice too, but I don't know how far she is from Durin. I heard rumor that she's coming in 6.2. Is everyone saving wishes right now? What's everyone's wish save
Sorry.
count at?
I'm starting to ramble again. What were we talking about before? All right. Why the silly let us here. I think we should look around where the Avidia leopards attacked me. If the silly is trying to make me remember things that happened in the past, it would make the most sense for it to hide clues in memorable locations.
True.
Aw, hope the silly's clue wasn't also torn to shreds by Avidia leopards.
Let's look around first. It's safe on the side of the door. Me when Avi attacks me for my Alice comments. Well, don't open that door because I'm on the other side. Once you reach the other side, and then I will take you down. Let's look around first.
Yeah, that's the only way we'll know for sure.
15 wishes, 3,700 primos, and I'm on 55 pity. Okay. So you're stocking up. 102 wishes, I think. That's very good. You almost have enough for, like... push come to shove, you almost have enough for a guarantee no matter if you fail the 50-50 or not. I don't know what your pity's at. You might already be there, to be honest. Look for clues. Blues clues. I actually think we've used everybody's little thing. All the Natlan characters have really neat abilities. Aha! You guys, this smells like the doing of the Wisdom Sealy. Yeah. Okay. One of you has a claymore, right? I got no claymores in the party? That's crazy. It's been a long time. Usually I have at least 2 claymore people in the party.
It's here, and in a really obvious place. That pretty much confirms my hunch about the Sealy's intentions.
It seems like the Sealy knows you very well.
I don't know, but how did it know about all these details? I've hardly told anyone about this stuff.
Hey, maybe you and the Wisdom Sealy are linked together. Maybe you two are almost even like 2 peas in a pod, or two consciousnesses in a single body, or something crazy like that. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it, Layla? I'm just kidding though. It'd be crazy. Oh, hey, I'm having pizza for dinner. Well, yo, it's pizza night apparently. I had a little pizza. Sonic, I think, had a little pizza. Kuzu's now having pizza. It's a pizza kind of night. Why did other Layla think it would be a good idea to send Layla here?
It's not.
That's a good
hiding
question.
Somewhere and spying on me, is it? Oh, that's a scary thought.
Because I don't even think other Layla knew that LA Knight was with us. And Layla, not super great. Well, I guess I was gonna say she's not super good at defending herself, but I think she has a shield, so she's probably better at protecting herself, rather.
Anyway, let's look at the clue we found.
What do we find?
Seems like you haven't forgotten about your very first failure.
Whoa! Yo, why is other Layla trolling her right now?
See? It knows everything.
This might be too much even for the Wisdom Sealy.
Aw, I have no idea what's going on. No wonder the Sealy is becoming
No
legendary.
wonder.
Let's keep reading the clue. I've placed the second clue where heaven meets water. The answer, seemingly amongst the stars, was ultimately washed to some unremarkable place downstream.
Are we gonna find the talisman?
Just as I thought. It's something to do with me again.
Twitch officially died on me, so now I'm on YouTube chat. That's crazy because YouTube's been dying for most people.
If the first clue was any indication, then the location described in this clue should also be related to my life experiences.
I own Twitch now. Mistakes.
Most Ratawa's research is related to studying the stars. My own thesis work often requires me to go in the field and collect astrological data. And,
Uh-oh.
let's just say there's another devastating and unforgettable failure I had.
Well, I kind of want to know, actually. Did AV submit his run yet? Has it been registered? No, I'm not going to submit it during the stream. I'm going to submit it post-stream.
That can't be helped, right? We do many things not because we want to, but because we have to. Let's keep moving. It might be hard to believe, but being out and about is making me feel a lot better than usual.
Yo, I can't. All of Layla's yawning really makes it's starting to put me in a yawny mood too. Yawns are contagious, dude. She knows what she's doing. That's how she defends herself. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're actually about on the optimal path to get back to to not cry. Because going down was definitely not the right decision for us. We definitely need to go up and around, but I digress. So we need to go downstream. Kind of. I don't know if that's quite downstream. I think downstream actually would have taken us left, but whatever. Luckily I'm eating dinner now, so I can't come up with any good, anything good to own the chat with. Good. Good. Oh, this is where those,
We're here. That's the spot.
Those the hydro mushrooms were just chilling. Because we forgot to finish Nahira's little story. And they were just chilling here on the bridge for like a couple of months.
That's where I performed my first field observation after enrolling at the academia. I borrowed some equipment from the school and came here on a perfectly clear day. Everything was ready to go and I was positive that I'd be able to get some great data.
Okay.
But the equipment was a little heavy and I didn't notice that the ground was muddy and some spots were unstable.
Okay. Before she finishes, to all of my pizza havers today, what kind of pizza did you get?
After I finished setting up everything, part of the ground suddenly shifted and my equipment started teetering over. I rushed over to grab hold of it, but I ended up tripping over another piece of equipment.
Layla, homie.
The next thing I knew, everything was covered with muddy water. Oh, me and all my equipment.
This doesn't even look like a really muddy area.
You must be wondering.
It's like a
how
wooden bridge,
someone
right?
Can be so clumsy.
Hey, we're all prone to mistakes when we aren't well rested.
Thank you for understanding. If I were the one complaining about not being well rested, it would just sound like an excuse.
That's just your life. This is your life. Pepperoni. So everyone's pepperoniing today, because I also pepperonied. Why is other Layla sending Layla down memory trauma lane?
It's a vicious cycle.
It is a vicious cycle.
The less I sleep, the more mistakes I make. The more mistakes I make, the harder it is for me to sleep.
So what happened afterwards? Were you injured?
I just got a minor fracture.
You got a fracture?
So I had to rest at B. Marston for a while.
You got a fracture this Friday night? At around 6 p.m. Eastern time? Layla, oh my gosh. Minor fracture still sucks.
To pay off the damages to the equipment, I took some part-time jobs. I just went to work whenever I couldn't sleep.
Don't tell me your insomnia.
It took me forever to pay off what I owed.
Don't tell me your insomnia got worse after that. Don't get a fracture, you'll get Amond up.
Bingo. Aww. The pressure from my studies and debt was crushing
Did get Mew
me,
and Joker.
and I didn't want to tell my family about any of it. After all, I am the legendary
Layla
who made it into the academia at a young age. Oh, and had never failed an assignment in her life.
You ever consider taking a break? Maybe a gap year?
Of course. I've even considered giving up on my studies completely and returning home to help care for the Sumter beast, but that would be kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, but I feel like you're smart enough where you could just still make a name for yourself without specifically the academia. I mean, that's the big thing in Sumeru, but people make a name for themselves outside of the academia and other places in the world anyway. You could go travel somewhere else, huh?
I don't mean that I'd be embarrassed in front of others. I mean that I'd be ashamed of myself. After all, everything I've done up till now is only a result of my own decisions. Although, it hasn't always been smooth sailing, and sometimes things don't go my way. I made it this far on my own. There haven't been any major incidents with my studies, and I even managed to pay off the equipment damages. But I guess I'm exaggerating a bit. Most of it is still due to the help of some unknown person rather than my own work.
She doesn't have Bennett's positive attitude to help her get through stuff. You guys, if she has Bennett's classic bad luck, maybe she is also from that land. And maybe her parents are also on that island, and she needs to go back there to reunite with her to truly get her bad luck expunged and reunite with her real family. Your parents would feel bad if they knew what you were going through.
And that's exactly why they mustn't ever find out. Once I finally manage to acclimate to life in Sumeru City, I'll show them my success. Oh, I hope that day will come eventually.
What if Layla's parents are Bennett's parents? Well, they would have had to have a second child. Unless they just, like, forgot to tell Bennett, like, they told him one thing in secret. Oh, also you have a sister somewhere.
Anyways,
she wasn't as unlucky as you.
let's continue looking for the next clue.
But still unlucky.
It should be around here somewhere.
An
An unremarkable place downstream was the description.
She's a forgotten child. Yeah, but what about other Layla? Alright, it's time to zoom. Off the cliff we go. Woo! Yeah, that was kind of scary. What if there was like a small platform right there? She could have been cooked.
That
I'm sorry I interrupted you, Layla. And by that, you interrupted yourself, huh?
Good thing it's dry. I was worried the message might be wet.
Plot twist, everyone in Genshin is, Vendetta's brother and sister. Oh, maybe Bennett's. A terrible typo.
Let's see. Have you found it? The unremarkable place downstream.
Have you found it?
Well, of course. How else could I be reading this message? Seriously.
Yo, other Layla's a troll. And I love her for that, but like still.
I've placed the third hint at a crossroad without a cross. You can turn left or right, but turning back shouldn't be an option.
What? Huh? A crossroad without a cross, you can turn left or right, but turning back shouldn't be an option? Hey, other Layla, why can't you just give us a map? Feels like the clues are getting more and more vague.
They're actually getting clearer for me. I was sort of expecting this even before I read the message.
Well, my bad, Layla. I'm just a dummy.
I don't know if the clues are following a timeline or if they're based on the amount of regret I have.
Oh, well.
Either way, this incident was bound to come up sooner or later.
My bad, Layla. I'm not a dummy. I just don't have as much trauma as you. That's on me. I'ma raise my trauma levels up so I can match your energy, girl. Dang, Layla. This sounds like it's getting personal.
Would someone really go to all this trouble just to pull off some prank? I can't make heads or tails of it. Anyway, just follow me. I'll save the story for when we get there.
Oh. Oh, hello. She got the moves out here. Hold on a minute. Hey, safe on this side of the door. It's safe on this side of the door. It's safe on this side of the door. Hey, look at that. Awesome. All right, now we're going to continue. Avi, don't hit on the enemy lady, but it's safe on this side of the waterfall. Okay, I guess let's get out of here. Not as good as the Nod Cry dancers. You're not wrong, but she still got she got some schmoves. Like her schmoves are admittedly undeniable. Hey. Well, you know what? I guess she is mostly just turning around over and over again. She's trying to murder me. Let's leave respectfully. Oh dang, that's crazy. Let's teleport, man. She really said, "Don't take pictures of me." She said, "No flash photography," and I said, "Oh well, my bad. I'll get out of here." She did not like you interrupting her dancing. I wasn't trying to interrupt. I was just trying to enjoy her dancing too. You saw my dance. You must die. She'll never find me now. Ooh, peaches. Yum, delicioso, and great.
This is the place that immediately came to mind when the hint mentioned a crossroad. I came here to conduct some astrological observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to life at the academia.
Have you seen the Dancing for Two Soldiers and Not Cry, Avi? I don't remember. I don't think so. If I have, they might be dead.
But just as I was about to set up the observation equipment, I heard a strange sound coming from nearby. I made my way here and discovered a bunch of bandits robbing someone.
Nerd, Biddy, how could you say such a thing about sweet, innocent Layla? Sure, she's from the academia, but she's not a nerd. She's been living such a troubled existence, and you show up out of nowhere to call Layla a nerd? Because certainly you weren't talking about me. I am not a nerd in the slightest. It could not be me. No, not in even the itty bittiest of nerdiness. It could not be me. No, indeed. How are you, Betty? Both, yes. Wow. Let me see. Even if they're dead, they surely you've seen them dancing before you killed them. No, I waltzed in, I ran into the speed of Varessa and just slayed everything that moved. That's worse than saying Alice sucks. Only, the worst fiends would call Layla a nerd. I mean, look, she might be she's a sleepy nerd, but nerd at this juncture, at this point in time, is a compliment. If we called her a geek, I mean, at this juncture, that's kind of a compliment too. I don't know. Pilot, how you feel about being called a nerd? No, I'm not gonna feed you right now. You already ate. What you doing? No. Anywho, waltzed in. We are all nerds around here. That's true. We're all nerds. It was a very nerdy time for everyone. I'm a geek. You're the nerd. Well, what if I want to be the geek? What if I want to be the geek? I feel like I don't know. Do I relate more to nerd or geek? Here, Layla, continue talking. I'll think about that.
Treasure hoarders, and the family that was being mugged looked completely helpless. They definitely wouldn't have been able to escape, and simply handing over their Mora might not have been enough to make the bandits go away.
I think, in terms of I could see myself leaning more towards tech geek, but I think I might be more classic nerd. You know what I mean? So maybe I'm the best of both worlds, man. Do you need me to define them for you? Yes, please. Avi's a nerdy geek. I think I'm actually more of a geeky nerd, actually. Also, have we not had a bot today? No bots. We have not whooped a single bot today. So you wanted to help but couldn't? Why would you... I was gonna say, this is a group of treasure hoarders.
Not exactly. I already had a vision by that time.
Okay, so this is post-vision.
Someone with a vision should technically be really powerful, right? Handling a group of treasure hoarders should be well within my abilities. However, I didn't know how to channel the power of the elements to fight at that time, and I was super scared. I wielded immense power, but I didn't feel any stronger than just an ordinary person.
And then you died, right? Because, well, you didn't die here. Nerd is academic, but geek is fanatic. Then I think I guess I'm a geeky nerd. I think I'm probably further... If I had to, like, pick, I probably lean more nerd, I guess. So I think I would be a geeky nerd. Yeah, I think it's the opposite of what Kuzu said. I think I'm a geeky nerd, not a nerdy geek. And I'll accept that. Because that's me. The geeky nerd. The greatest of all time. You are indeed a nerd. A geeky nerd, thank you.
I ran
Layla,
away.
what happened to you?
I scrambled towards Sumeru City looking for help.
You like to scramble towards Sumeru looking for help, huh?
Eventually, I managed to return with a few adventures I ran into along the way. It took longer than I had hoped, and by the time we made it back here, the treasure hoarders and the family were gone.
I can saw the cat moving, yeah, I know. Doesn't mean does Layla talk very slowly? Oh yeah, because she's tired, Golden. She's a sleepy girl.
I don't know if the family only lost their belongings.
How's how you doing, Golden? Welcome in.
Or if something worse happened to them.
More importantly, she's also going through her past traumas. We're trying to match her trauma level, actually. Real recognize real trauma, recognize trauma. I gotta match her trauma energy, and it's not working. I gotta continue. I gotta earn some more trauma stripes.
I faced a lot of problems after coming to Sumeru City, but this incident is one that I regret the most.
But they have to match her
I
specifically.
fell on the ground and began to cry.
So I have to get chased by some leopards. I've definitely dropped things into some mud. Avi also broke a world speedrun record. I did do that earlier today. I just have to submit it after the stream. That's so funny, actually, that you guys could be like, yeah, actually, last night, saw someone break a world speedrun record. Really funny. But true. Okay, so I definitely have dropped things in mud before. I don't think I've ever slipped and fallen in mud, though. I've definitely dropped things in mud, but I've never slipped and fallen in the mud as well. She lost her precious keepsake while running from leopards, don't forget. Have I lost a precious keepsake on the ground somewhere? I don't think I've ever been that unfortunate. Precious keepsake? I'm thinking. I don't think so. I don't think I've lost... I mean, I've lost things. I've definitely lost, like, dang, it would be great if I still had that, but I don't. But I don't think I've lost anything that I would call precious or, like, irreplaceable, you know?
I could have stepped in to help that.
Oh, she's still
family.
getting stressed.
Would it have ended differently if I were just a little braver?
You did the right thing.
Aw, thank you for trying to comfort me, but I can't stop myself from thinking that way.
I got stuck in mud once. One of my friend's cars got stuck in mud once, and we had to push it out. But that wasn't like me getting something stuck in the mud. That was me helping somebody get. I did get extremely muddy that day. It was rough. It was like maybe like kind of slanted here down, mud everywhere. It was all schmutty. Let me see. I fell in mud after I accidentally insulted the greatness of Alice. Deserved. I would say get pie, arrow, or sprinkles to match the trauma stripes, but it's a different level of trauma. It is. With our individual traumas combined, we can muster something of trauma form of mud. I was in the car when someone hit a deer once. That's one of those things that I'd like to never experience, actually. If I can go my whole life without hitting a deer, I'd be very, very happy. So far, we're cooking. Hopefully, knock on wood, I didn't jinx that.
It's just as the silly said. Turning back shouldn't be an option. However, I can't help but think about running away whenever I'm faced with a challenge.
Oh, Layla. Zelie probably wants to help you, wants you to do more than just criticize you for your past. I can read. Why don't you try to face the challenge head on? Or let's take a break from searching and rest for a bit. Now, let's face that challenge head on, baby.
You're right. The more challenging it gets, the harder I should try. I'm feeling calmer now. Okay. Let's go look for more leads nearby. We're probably getting close now.
Alright, great.
Let's search this area.
Let me see. Driving in my car after a beer. Hey, that bump is shaped like a deer. Trauma dump second form. Kuzu is here. Let me see. My car is also possessed. Yes, I will not read the rest of that. It will continue. Yes, I've been here. Say his name and... Yo, it's kind of crazy. So, you're telling me there's 3 Joe Hendrys in this game? Oh, I zoomed right past it. 1 is actual Joe Hendry. 2 is, Shao. And 3 is Layla's other side. There you go. I was gonna say, she has geo attacks.
Here it is, just as I thought. The Sealy must have placed it here in advance. Let's see what we have this time. Whatever it is, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Oh, picture left by... Wait, we got a whole picture this time? Thank goodness!
Huh? It's a picture?
So it's not a riddle this time, thank goodness.
Guess not. This house looks like it's in Vimara Village. Does the Sealy want us to go there?
It might be the last stop in our search. In fact, it could be the most depressing piece of trauma you've ever had.
I can't think of any connection I have with Vimara Village, though. I've only been there once, and it was pretty uneventful.
It's a picture of Layla taken from behind from a bush. Yo, that'd be crazy. If other Layla somehow had a picture like that, I'd be like, how you do that? How is this possible?
In any case, the only way we'll know is if we go there.
Okay, just try not to push yourself too hard, because you are at 4 stress.
Thanks, but I'm fine. I'm used to pushing my limits. I know how far I can go.
Layla, you are literally almost at the limit. Do you know how far you can go? With the, you know, that song from Moana, How Far I'll Go, with the trees and the wind and the waves, they call me. But I don't know any of the words. We'll continue. Goodness gracious, Layla, you're at 4 out of 5 hearts. Goodness gracious, come on. Where is this at? How close is it? Oh, it's only 200 away. We'll skate there. Or not. Yeah, we're teleporting. I mean, maybe we actually could have skated there, because... Well, I guess we can glide down here. Be Aoife for a little bit. The people wanted to see Aoife. There he is. Oh, hold on, Yufa, my bad. You know I haven't used you for real, if you still got these regular wings of first flight on. That ain't gonna work. We gotta deck my mans out. The little green might be a little good on him. That's too green, I think. That's okay. I think this one actually might be, yeah, we're gonna rock with those. There you go. You're looking better now, my guy. Look at that. Did anyone else here watch Moana 2 when it came out? I didn't. I was bored the whole time. I did not see Moana 2. I enjoyed the first Moana. I actually thoroughly enjoyed the first Moana. I did hear the second one wasn't as good. And I also didn't bother to see it. Pop us down here. Moana 2 sucked. Yeah, I think that might be the general consensus. Gimme. Oh, we're here. It's here. What do you guys think is in here? New conversation. Y'all remember Viva Pinata is a crazy,
Let's see.
a crazy pull.
This should be the place. Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
I don't like Moana 1 or 2. I enjoyed Moana 1. I don't think it's my favorite, like, Disney movie, but I think it was pretty good. I like the songs in Moana 1.
Maybe the Silly didn't prepare anything for us this time. Or does it want us to knock on the door first? If we're wrong about this, it'll be super awkward.
Layla!
You're right. I can't always be like this. Sometimes it's better to take action than overthink every little thing.
There you go, Layla. Deep in, deep out. She knocked on the door.
Hello? Is anyone home?
Coming! Just a moment.
Moondeer?
Oh, it's you, Layla. How nice of you to stop by again.
Who is this?
Huh? Do you know me?
That's no way to greet a friend. Of course I know you.
A friend? Who are you?
Is this a friend of yours? Or perhaps a classmate?
A friend. I'm having a little trouble with my thesis and we happened to be passing by.
Layla, do you not know this guy, but other Layla knows him? What's going on, Layla?
I don't know either. I don't even know where
Yo, can you imagine other Layla just has like a whole nightlife and she has like a whole bunch of other friends and then other like regular Layla comes back and is like, I don't know you.
I recognized him immediately. He's one of the people that was getting robbed by the treasure hoarders.
Oh.
But he shouldn't know anything about me.
Oh.
He shouldn't even know who I am.
You said you've been to Vamara Village once.
Yeah, but that was before the robbery. I was just passing through.
I watched Moana 1 in cinema for my birthday. I think I was 9 or 10. I also saw Moana 1 in theaters. I don't remember when it released, but it was during, or it was out at least during some break, in school. So I was like, yeah, sure, we'll go see Moana, why not? I don't watch that many Disney movies, but I watched Moana 1, and I really enjoyed it, says Kuzu. I made all the Pinata residents in trouble in paradise, so I call that a completed game now. So good on you. Good on you, Sonic.
Even if he saw me, he wouldn't know who I am. He didn't notice me during the robbery.
The robbery?
Is something the matter?
The robbery?
I appreciate your kindness, but I really can't remember how we met. I'm sorry.
So you aren't joking? Do you still remember when my family and I were being robbed by a gang of treasure hoarders?
Yes, but I don't think I was of much help to you all.
How so? You told us everything yourself the last time we met. My family and I were surrounded by treasure hoarders, and I didn't know what to do. But then, we heard people approaching in the distance. Those treasure hoarders were the first to hear them coming, and started to flee the moment they sensed the situation wasn't going their way.
There we go.
They didn't even bother taking anything with them.
See, she did the right thing.
I wasn't sure what had happened, but the treasure hoarders were scared off. I immediately grabbed my wife and child and got out of there.
Oh, I see. family were unharmed.
I thought it was a party of adventurers that happened to pass by, but later you told me that you had spotted us and ran to find help.
So, was it other Layla? And other Layla just told her that it was a party of adventurers somehow? I don't know.
You were
Interesting.
amazing. You managed to keep a level head, even in the midst of danger.
Yeah, it was other Layla. It was other Layla, I suppose. How many people does Kuzu simp for? Too many, Sonic, if that ain't the truth.
I know you have a vision, so those treasure hoarders wouldn't have been a match for you. But they might have harmed me and my family if their backs were pushed against the wall.
Wait, that's not exactly what happened. I still regret not helping out sooner. Anyway, when did I come here last? I don't seem to remember.
I was about to wonder if she had nightmares, but she probably didn't start dreaming until recently because of the shady academia business. Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess, I don't know how badly that affected her too. Because she's already in like a terrible sleeping state of mind. Funny story, one time I got jump scared by Nefer when I went to buy books and Nod cried. That's crazy.
It's been some time, but not too long ago.
Jump scared how?
I don't recall exactly when. What's wrong? Nothing's coming to mind?
No, I don't remember at all.
Nope. I'm sorry. I still can't seem to remember, even after everything you've told me. Maybe I'm just under too much pressure.
You came over and ate with us, and you played games with my son. If only we had taken a picture.
Right?
Oh, you forgot a package here from that visit.
Oh?
You'll definitely remember once you see it.
Interesting.
Wait here, I'll go fetch it.
A package? I left a package here?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine if this entire time, this was just the Wisdom Sealy, aka Other Layla, saying, oh yeah, I left a package here, allow me to leave you a trail of breadcrumbs, going through your biggest failures, so you can get my package back.
Wait, this is it.
Yeah, I assume. It's the talisman.
This is the talisman that I lost, the one that my mother made for me.
What the? It's really the same one you lost?
Yes, this is definitely it. She made it herself. It's the only one of its kind. There's also a letter here. Was I planning to send it to someone? Let's see who the recipient is.
Alright, it's addressed to me.
To Layla?
Yeah. I assume you aren't in the habit of writing letters to yourself.
No. I swear I've never done anything like that. What is going on? Let's open it and see what this is all about.
I thought it would be the equipment we borrowed in the other timeline. Don't count your eggs before they hatch, because they might be hatching in this package.
Hello, Layla. It must have been quite the endeavor to follow the Sealy's hints all the way here.
The Sealy?
Great work. Self-reflection is a wonderful quality to possess, but you'll only end up hurting yourself if you overdo it.
Layla, you got an essay due tomorrow.
Failure is a stranger to no one. The purpose of self-reflection is not to indulge in the pain of failure, but to succeed in your next attempt. If you're reading this letter, then you have succeeded in taking the first step.
Okay.
On the back of this letter is the core information that your thesis is lacking.
Okay, great.
It's actually been done for a while now. It only feels inconclusive because it's missing a concise summary to tie it all together. I hope that this journey has provided insight for your life ahead. From the bottom of my heart, I wish you courage as you carry onward, and hope that you fulfill the expectations you hold.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we don't often actually see LA Knight's face in a lot of these.
Always watching over you, Sincerely, the Wisdom Sealy.
The Wisdom Sealy?
Oh. I thought we were going to fail.
Oh, Layla, come on.
I thought that everything we did and all the time we spent was for nothing. But the Sealy wasn't messing with me after all.
Could it be that the Wisdom Sealy is you?
I doubt it. I mean, unless I somehow came here while I was unconscious and don't remember it.
That would be something, but that's never happened to you before, right, Layla?
Although, having said that, I have heard rumors claiming that I sleepwalk a lot. But even then, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm actually the Wisdom Sealy. It could have just helped me while I was sleepwalking.
Either way, I say it's related to the blessing from the stars.
All right.
Oh, her stress is gone, thank goodness.
With the Sealy and see how it responds.
Genshin? You a little crazy there, Genshin. You gonna be okay?
Even though I still have a lot of questions, this experience was fruitful enough. If it wasn't for your encouragement, I probably would have quit halfway through and holed up in the academia somewhere.
Yeah, but other Layla would have come out and you would have finished your essay at least. Your thesis.
Perseverance really does pay off.
I'm not sure if I understand what has happened, but it's something good, right?
Yeah. Actually, you know, she's done a lot of self-reflecting today.
Yes, it's something really, really good, and I'm very thankful for it.
The Wisdom Sealy was the friends that we made along the way. Sorry, that was me, falling through the world again to get cool photos /
Well
J.
then,
Oh my gosh.
since you're already here, why don't you stay and have something to eat? We just finished preparing some food.
Yo, you think he has pizza?
Come on, don't be a stranger. Your friend should join us as well. You can leave your troubles until after the meal. You must relax and gather your strength so you can take on the challenges ahead. Am I right?
He's right, and we know LA Knight literally never passes up a free meal. To be honest, she's just as bad as Paimon, but I digress.
Alright, thank you.
Oh my
all.
gosh, you guys, her stress bar's empty?
I can do this.
Crazy. Okay, they got any pizza in there? Oh, I don't think they had any pizza. We'll take that, though. So, actually, the last one that we have is here. So, we're already at our final four. Might as well knock out the last one. How long have we been going? My OBS is slightly off kilter. Yeah, we're at 3:27. We'll finish off this last one. It's not gonna take us 30 minutes. Especially since we're already at this this fork. And it is gonna probably be the other option of maybe we should take a rest. Maybe we should quit. If it's pizza, he's better than Zhao. That's what I was looking for. I was gonna say, maybe he's better than Zhao. Did we earn any funds during this? I don't know if we did. Did he just pull out a gun? No, we got more books, but we're still at 412. Freaking Mora, dude. Alright, well, whatever.
Let's go.
Thank you for taking me over that. You can shoot mid-air, too. Well, now I have to try. Going up.
Mind the wind.
Oh, that is kind of cool. That's pretty unique. Alright, Aoife. I see you. I thought he shot while he was swimming. That'd be crazy. 8 more Mora. He's basically a 4-star Chaska. Yeah, I know that much. I just know you could do it quite like that. You know, it was pretty decent. Pretty decent. Hey, Layla, I'm back to relive your traumas again real quick. But it sounds like your traumas pretty much get solved. Not solved, but not remedied, not even remedied, but you get like a semi-therapy by reflecting on your past. Let's take a break.
But what about my thesis? We still haven't found the Sealy's answer yet.
Forget your thesis, go to sleep.
Sorry for causing you so much trouble.
It's all good, girly. Let's go take a nap.
Alright, I actually don't have much stamina. I've been stressed this whole time and I feel exhausted.
I think it'd be kind of neat if Layla specifically had like a different stamina like usage. Like her stamina bar depleted faster than other characters.
I'm really sorry.
Aviated the Alice comment so much. I just read your 8 needed for the funny number, Lamau. He's amazing. I love him so much. He's pretty dope. Where are we resting? Up there? Can we teleport there? No, we actually probably should walk. Alright, Kachina. Actually.
Bring it.
Yeah. Shilonen is pretty dope. I'm gonna keep it apart. You said part of it then went to Kuzu's comment. Oh. Then yeah, that was the reason.
Let's stop here. I don't think I can walk any further.
I'll prepare some food and juice. I hope you like pizza.
Alright. I'm gonna give my legs a rest. I'll be waiting for you here. I feel bad for making you go through so much trouble for me. Oh, if only I were more capable.
We're all skilled at different things.
I'm sorry. I always find myself having to apologize.
You got nothing to apologize for.
But enough of that. I need to pull myself together. The memories I've been reminded of are all really taxing.
That is true. She probably is super mentally exhausted too.
Even if my head's not in a good place. Letting these heavy feelings get the best of me will only slow us down. Watch out! Behind you!
What's wrong?
Monsters!
What?
A lot of them too.
Huh?
Why didn't we see them coming?
No,
I'll fight too.
No, you can fight, actually.
But
No, I don't like the team that I have right now.
I can't just sit back and watch you while you fight. Don't worry. I can handle myself.
Okay.
I mustn't keep repeating my past regrets. That's the most valuable lesson I've learned today. I should take action when I'm needed and give it my all when the moment calls.
It sounds like it's just the mushroom, so.
If you miss those opportunities in life, you may never get another chance to make up for them. Huh. I suppose that's fate.
I see.
Alright, let's take them all down.
Okay.
My
Okay,
guiding
and we get ourselves a little trial girly. Okay. Yeah, this team is not built, dude.
Don't be scared. The night is cold.
Like, I really don't even want to send Aoife in, because I don't even think Aoife has, like, any, like none. Shiloh is the only person in here who's built, and she's not built as, like, a main DPS right now.
Let's go.
I did not want to send you in. Alright, you're back out. Oh my gosh, there's one of you? Lord have mercy.
Hear the echoes of the valley.
Mix it up, give me some shields.
Go. You're free now.
Let her rip. Not now.
I gotta go first.
Trying to command.
Mind your step.
mountain's veins boil!
The night is cold.
Grab that shield. She has a shield. Great. Kachina, put your thing back out. There's more? What? Oh, Lord, not to a U. Okay, that's actually not good at all.
Not now.
Time to say hello.
Hear the echoes of the valley!
Alright, you got your thing. Pop up. We gotta keep our shields up. And you come back and give us some more shields. While you're up, make sure your shield's up. Pop that back out. Kachina, give us a couple shields. I need you out though. Alright, you keep that out.
But the mountain's veins boil!
Alright, we're actually fine.
Don't be scared.
Don't worry, the best 4-star shielder Layla is here. What about Noelle, y'all? Now, clearly the best 4-star cryo shielder, okay, yeah, see, that's more, there we go, is Diona. If we had, you know, a Noelle in there, we would have been healing too.
It's embarrassing to be out of breath so quickly like this.
I'm scared. Can you imagine if Aoife died because of that? Because let me tell you, I was very scared for Auroran and Aoife, but I was like, I really gotta send you two guys in so I can make sure that we have a bunch of varied shields. You look pale. So does Kuzu at this point. Kuzu's probably like, oh my gosh, what have I done?
Well, the only appropriate response would be to say that I'm fine, right? I'm pale due to lack of sleep, not because of the fight.
If Layla decided not to fight, we probably would have lost somebody there. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
But then again, I know you'd be able to see right through those words. I'm feeling weak. There's no hiding it. I'm just happy I didn't get in your way during the fight.
Get in our way, you saved at least 2 characters. I think Kachina might have been able to live just because she's Kachina. And Shilonen probably wouldn't have died. But the other 2, it was up in the air. Especially Aoife because he was not getting us any shields. He's Anima. You did alright.
Oh,
You did great, actually.
I sure don't get to hear that often.
Hear me out. I'm pretty sure you do hear it often. I hear that you get a lot of praise, but you always kind of take it and say, but I could be doing so much better.
Although I may not be physically strong, my will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after I rest for a bit.
Other Layla did say that about you, said you were very resilient.
Can you stay with me while I recover my energy? It shouldn't take long.
And that is... oh, the girlies. Despite her incredibly weak disposition, she still chose to make a stand. Despite, rather, perhaps she wanted to prove a point, or perhaps she didn't want to leave, regrets. We'll save that one. Hey, Kachina, congratulations, you're not dead. Honestly, it would have been even worse if it was Auroran, because that would mean I would have killed him in a similar situation I put Granny in. Yeah, you're right. Look at his 8,700 HP, dude. It might not be as bad as Aoife's, who had less, which is shocking. Less, which is shocking because I think... oh no, they're both level 60. Yeah, see, you picked 2 characters who I hadn't at least gotten to level 70 yet. As I said, I'm on the road to get everybody to at least level 70. And eventually to level 90, then I'll start cycling through artifacts, but you know. You were like, let's choose Natlan, the characters that I have the least of. Oh, we could have put a Yansan in. Oh my gosh, you destroyed the can. That's kind of crazy. Which means he hates Maika and her cheeks. I mean, technically you put a Roran in. That's true. Yeah, I guess if we had Varessa in, then like, all of that would have been fine. I probably wouldn't have switched to anybody, but you know. It is what it is. I do not hate Natlan characters. I love them. That's the problem. To be fair, the devs kind of forgot about her too. I'm getting out of here. We're done. Our stream is ending. Let's not have anybody else die. Or anybody die, period. Actually, we have 70 of this. Before we end, let me just do this before I forget. Hey, friendly reminder, make sure you do all of your commissions and then use 120 of your resin. Thank you. I think I've already done that, actually. What did I get? Oh, yeah. Here. I can claim a story key? No, I can't. Give me this. Thank you. I don't think that's gonna be enough for another wish, but yeah, it's not. But we have 50 wishes, which is very nice. Hey, don't worry. We're gonna see you again real soon, Catherine. But faster. Mr. Tiller, let's head out of here. Layla's were actually really cute. I didn't know she had that much trauma. We learned a lot more about her traumas. She has had it rough. I suggested doing Lynette and Kaya sometime. I think they're interesting ones. We did some of Kaya's, I think, but we only did one of Lynette's. I'd be interested to see what the other Lynette paths hold, because I think one of the other paths was just like completely different. You know what I mean? I digress. Mr. Tiller, nobody died. I don't know if you've actually ever met Aoife or Auroron. So here's Auroron. Hey, how are you? Here's Auroron. Here's Aoife. You've met Shilonin, and you've definitely met Kachina. But nobody died, so we're all kind of just vibing, chilling. Hope you're having a great day, Mr. Tiller. I feel like Kachina would actually like Mr. Tiller a lot. That being said, that is definitely our stream. Hi, Mr. Tiller. Meet Aoife. He's a very attractive Saurian vet. Please acknowledge him. What if Mr. Tiller just came back to life one day and just... Yo, what if Mr. Tiller's the final boss of this game? What if you're the unknown... He's not. We did one of Kaya's too. Oh, I thought we did two of Kaya's. Regardless, that stream, nobody died, and we unofficially have a world record. Clock us here, clock us there and there, and I will save that because we'll be seeing improvements on that time, most definitely. We might see improvements of that time in like a week's time, Loki. Oh wait, I just claimed some of these. I don't know how many of those I claimed. I don't think it's enough to give me a wish. Yeah, I was gonna say we're probably gonna be about 20, 30 short.
To go look at my collection together.
What's your collection?
If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
What do you collect, girl? I don't know. Whatever. We're getting out of here. Put me on the screen real quick. Watch it, Genshin Nuzlocke is back, baby, and we have an update next time, which means I'm gonna hope that we have at least 60 wishes just in the bank. I guess the ideal is saving up at least. I would like to save up at least 140 before Alice, because that'd give me like a definite pity. And if it doesn't take me to hard pity and just takes me to like soft pity around 70, 75, and we fail a 50-50, then we're still good. You know what I mean? Or we can try. Oof, no, I was gonna say we could try to fail a 50-50 once, but then I'd be like, no, that's a mistake because what if I win the 50-50? You know what I mean? So I digress. That's stream. Next time, it'll be the update, and I believe the Sumeru event, whatever it is. So get excited for that. Get ready for that. Fracture is this Friday. Hunger Games this Friday as well. Tomorrow is the finale of Danganronpa Lapse, Chapter 3. And then it's just, you know, normal times. Brawloween's the weekend after that, and tonight, I'm going to sleep. I mean, I won't go to sleep immediately. I'll probably be up for another, like, hour and a half. But I digress. I'm taking off, and this is the ending stream music. Hope you guys have a rest of either fantastic rest of your night or rest of the day if you're on the other side of the world. Also, part 3 and 4 of the story. Oh, part 3 and 4 of the story come out next time? Oh my gosh, wait, no, never mind. We're really gonna be cooking next time. I had no idea. Yo, I don't watch those update streams. I try and stay as blind as possible. We've been through this. But that's even more exciting, because we get to continue the story. That being said, maybe I should be afraid, because that means we're probably gonna have to maybe tackle Rear at some point. But that's fine. I'll whoop him in the rear. I'm gonna give him a little 1-2, and I'll give him a little elbow like this, and hopefully don't kill anybody. I'm getting out of here. Toodaloo, flight crew. He might be able to take the lives of my characters, but he'll never take my world record. Because when it comes from going to Nodcry to Mondstadt, you better believe nobody's faster than this guy, and I will only get faster. Toodaloo, flight crew. Thank you for watching.